Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. I use the classic ladies and gentlemen, unlike Disney. They say, hello, friends, and I'm not your friend, Disney. That's right. We ain't friends like that, all right? But you know who is my friend? The people that join me today on BSAF Mondays. And actually, I have a special guest today, someone that you may know. He's been on my show before, actually. Well, of course, I've got Darth Caul with me. What up, Caul? How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I
Man?
also have joining BSAF Monday for the first time, Mikey Harlow.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, Mikey?
Good. Nice to meet you, Darth.
How you doing, man? Nice to meet you as well. Pleasure.
So I don't know where Flawed is. Maybe he's in a tornado. He seems to get caught up in those. I'm sure he'll be joining sooner than later. I'm not sure. But how are you guys doing today? How was your weekend?
I'll let you go first, sir. Go ahead.
Same old shit. I'm stuck in New York. There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. There's no one to see. I was like at home watching the goddamn Muppet Show.
New York. You know what? I don't miss New York.
You got out. Oh, you got out at the perfect time. You have good judgment.
I know. I did. I left New York late 2019. And
Yeah.
I already witnessed the downfall in New York, though. I moved to New York in 2003. So I kind of watched the flow of New York, and it was on like the tail end of its coolness, right? There was still grungy, dirty bars like
CBGBs.
CBG. You know, I played CBGBs actually.
Oh my god, I got to go there. I was so happy I got to go there.
Not many people have. I mean, I know people that are like, man, I wish I went to CBGBs before it closed. Now it's like a John Varvatos. It's like some clean store, just like it's an extension of Soho, right? It's just expanding all of these stores.
You know what's funny too? That store is one of those places where it's like ridiculously clean, overpriced, but they sort of pretend to be a little bit grungy. Like it's that sort of place where you'll buy the rips in the jeans. So it's like the perfect metaphor that, of course, that's in the building where CBGB's was.
We're authentic. You can trust us and our authenticity. We're the grungy. We're what rich grungy people wear. That's basically what it is. You know, it's like if rich people want to look the part, but not wear, like they want it gifted to them, but it's like the nicest denim you can get. They're like $800 jeans or something. It's insane. Yeah,
Dude,
but
aliens would think we were crazy. Like you destroy your clothing before you buy it. Yeah. What?
I'm proud of the holes that I put in my jeans.
Yeah,
because I put them there, and my shirts. I still wear the same t-shirts I've been wearing for 15 years. Like I don't care until they are like shreds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still have shirts that are in shreds that I still wear. So, you know, but how are you all? Thank you all for joining. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Today, we're going to be discussing a few things. I'm sure you guys have heard that Elon Musk bought into Twitter. Like this is huge. All right. Not just buying into it. He has not the majority. That would be over 51%. He has the
biggest stock,
the largest share. He's the largest shareholder now. So like, he's basically in the shareholders meeting. He's the one with the biggest dick on the table. Like, you know, who's got more of a stake in this than me? Nobody. So it's so we're gonna talk about it. And kind of some tweets that are really interesting. One from Jack Dorsey, who kind of is. He's basically admitting guilt to, you know, helping big tech get where it's gotten. That's really interesting. Then we're going to talk about Jen Psaki. She's moving on to MSNBC, although she's kind of dancing around the subject, not really confirming it, but she seemed to have interviews and she's talking to ethics committees. I don't know. So we'll see. And I mean,
I don't know why she's going on that when season 2 of Chucky is coming out on the Sci-Fi Channel. Perfect job opening. Chucky's cousin, the cousin of Chucky.
Chucky's like stepsister that like is the one that actually tortured him when he was a young kid. That's what made him become a killer in the first place. You know what I mean? Oh, and then finally, what's the last thing we're talking about? Oh yeah. So Colin Kaepernick. You guys see this guy?
Yes.
All right. So I don't know if you guys caught this. on Netflix. He came out with some sort of weird documentary comparing the NFL to slavery. That's right. He basically said all these incredibly rich, incredibly healthy athletes, when they get sized up and these recruiters are looking at them like, do we want to put these guys on our team? That's basically slave owners eyeing slaves and trying to see if they would be good on the plantation. I meant the football team. So
can I get some of that slavery?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys get paid. I mean, they get paid millions and millions of dollars to play a game. I mean, granted, it's a strong game. These guys get concussions, but that's why they get paid. I mean, they get paid a lot of money, so it's a balance, I guess. But he came out yesterday or the day before with this, going in for the recruiters to look at him to like get back on a team and like prove himself for these guys to like try to get a contract. But it's like, bro, you came out. All right, I guess I should save it for when we're talking about that. And then but before we get into it, I have a message from a certain dictator. I meant son of a dictator. I meant no, prime minister. That's what I'm trying to say. Prime Minister Trudeau.
Really was an amazing feeling. It hits you. Getting that shot really was an amazing feeling.
I gotta just play it a couple times.
Getting that shot really was an amazing feeling. It
just hits you. Dude, is he talking about heroin or something?
That is the fakest, craziest reaction to dude, you're getting a shot in the arm, dude. And he's like physically jazzed about it. It's very, 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 very
all I could see when I see this is virtue signaling.
Yeah.
It's like it feels good because you think you're going with the narrative, that you're getting this morality booster. Like that's really what it is. It feels so good because I'm going with the crowd. I'm going with what everyone wants me to do because I'm a morally correct citizen. That's what he's saying.
There was virtue signaling a few years ago when these people would be like, oh, Black Lives Matter. Now, at this point, it's just their religious sacrament.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly. All right. Oh, I kind of want to wait till Flawed gets here so we could start talking about. I hit him up on Twitter, but he hasn't actually even responded. So I have no idea where Flawed is. I hope he's cool. I hope he's okay.
Information on the Clintons.
I don't
think
so.
Make sure he wouldn't commit suicide.
No, he's a smart dude. He's not gonna just drop it without some security measures. But you know what? That's fine. Let's talk about it. So before I talk about Elon and what is going on now, which I guess has happened a couple weeks back, and he wasn't legally allowed to disclose that he bought into Twitter because of legalities that people would have pre-purchased into Twitter stock or whatever. Like he had to wait to reveal that he purchased into it. So but he did come out with this tweet this was from March 25th. Check this out. This is a tweet from him. Actually, it started here. Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Well, I immediately I'm like, wow, we are in a democracy, right? We're a constitutional
republic.
Yes, thank you, Caul. Exactly. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And I mean, 2 million votes.
That's a lot of votes.
2 million. Oh, there he is. All right, hold on. Flood, what up, dog?
Hey,
Flood.
How we doing?
All right. I'm good. You're snacking on some food, huh?
Yeah, I got my Welch's, my fruit snack.
Ooh, I'm jealous.
Fire. I got a 40 pack.
40 pack. I actually got that for my nieces and nephews for Christmas. I just got them each their own 40 pack of
I know they were
fruit
thankful.
snacks. I mean,
know they were thankful.
If you're like a 10-year-old, wouldn't that be like perfect? Like,
32
I don't know what I want, but you open that and it's a 40 pack of your own.
I'm 32.
And you'd be hyped, wouldn't you?
I'd be so hyped.
Flood,
Definitely.
Flood, have you met Mikey Harlow?
I haven't.
All right,
Nice to meet you, dude. I only know you from watching stuff.
Word.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Mikey, Flood, Flawed, Caul.
Yeah.
Knows already met both of them because we did that earlier. But all right, so I wanted to wait a little bit. I wasn't sure when you were going to show up because you're so
I'm always
punctual.
late. Yeah, Black people time. You know how that goes.
I don't. I don't know if you noticed. I
don't. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've experienced it with me every single time I've been on this show. So you got to.
I know. I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Sorry about that.
No. So we're talking about Elon.
You got
Musk.
the thing spinning. Sorry to interrupt.
Is it spinning a little bit?
Yeah, it is.
A little bit. It's
like
not
it.
spinning enough. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta do something about that. One sec.
What are you talking about?
That's fire, bro.
Oh,
defying gravity over there, bro. That shit is so fire.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
we're talking about Elon Musk and how we just started talking about the subject.
Okay.
And I was talking about this tweet. 2 million votes here.
Crazy.
70% say no, Twitter does not adhere to free speech.
Mm-hmm.
And I 100% agree. And he says
the
consequences of this poll will be important. Please vote carefully.
Yes.
That's interesting to see one of the great meme lords of Twitter be so serious about something like this, which is
yes.
I was like, that's really interesting when that happened. I'm like,
I didn't even see it when it happened. Honestly, I just saw it today.
So this is the next day. All right. He says, given that Twitter serves as the de facto public square, I agree and I disagree with this because
I've agreed with that.
There is a lot of, you know what? I guess I should agree mainly on the fact that most politicians use Twitter.
Yeah.
Most business professionals use Twitter as the social, not LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more for, getting jobs
business,
and more specifically like hiring and stuff and proving what you're worth that way. But like Twitter is more the town square version of social media for the majority of people that make decisions, right?
Yes.
Businesses, business leaders, CEOs, politicians. So on that side of it, I agree. It is essentially the de facto public town square.
Mm-hmm.
Failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. What should be done? And he actually tweets here, is a new platform needed? And then I actually retweeted. I didn't touch any of this, but I loved Avi Yemeni. I love this guy. He's fantastic. He says, put your hand up if you think Elon Musk should buy Twitter and reinstate all banned accounts.
Yeah.
Now,
Facts.
I love this. I love this. And so, and everyone was hyped about that. And that was actually the buzz. Everyone was talking about, oh man, it would be awesome if Elon bought Twitter.
Yeah.
So I woke up today to find out. Now, he didn't buy Twitter. That would be like 50
That's how I
billion.
clickbaited my video, though. I started my video with Elon Musk bought Twitter. That's
right.
I started my video.
So that's a lie. You're
damn
clickbait.
lie. Yep.
Yeah, it was a damn lie. That's all right. I try not to do that here on this show. We try to stick to the facts. No, but so he didn't buy it, but he bought the biggest stake more than anyone else. So he has the largest amount of shares over anyone else that owns
Vanguard right underneath him, though.
Close, but he still owns the most. So here, this breaks it down. Elon Musk buys 9% stake in Twitter days after criticizing it over free speech.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
He's a G, man.
As an SEC filing revealed on Monday that Musk, the world's richest person with a fortune of more than $287 billion, according to Forbes, bought some 73.5 million shares of the company, which is estimated to worth $2.89 billion. Wow. And you want to know something? You guys want to know something crazy? The shares rose so much.
Oh yeah.
That he instantly gained $1 billion because of it. Because of the
liberty is lucrative, people.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Wild. You said liberty is lucrative?
Well, it should be. I think
it is.
These people really don't. That's the thing, is that these
you would
nut
think it
jobs.
Was the opposite recently.
Exactly, because these nut jobs actually have no power. It's just power is given to them and handed to them. And the moment people stop doing that, and business owners stop doing that, and corporations stop doing that, is the day that this shit ends.
Exactly.
I was
and
talking
also,
about that on my video.
maybe people think, oh, 9% isn't a lot, but by comparison, Jeff Bezos owns 11% of Amazon. So it really is quite powerful.
Yo, yeah.
Absolutely.
Flaw, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I was talking about that on my video.
Flood, I can't take you serious when you're snacking.
Hold on.
Come on, man. This is a professional show.
Okay. I
don't know what you do over on your channel.
I'm addicted. Yo, honestly, you should see the comments. People like, I hate when you eat on your damn videos.
I do too. Yo,
I'm so glad I left my sausage and pepper sandwich in the other room.
Yo, I don't know if there's people out there that it annoys, but it does.
No, Molly
annoy
hates
me
it.
a little bit.
Mo hates it. She hates to watch me go.
I don't even want you making that noise just to pretend you're making the noise.
It's better than the noise people make after they drink.
My goodness.
You know what I hate? When people bite the fork. I hate that a lot. People go to
biting the fork.
Shing. Yeah, I hate that. It makes my body.
Wait. Do you hate the sound of the metal?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's my sister used to torture me when I was a kid. I don't know.
I think the dislike of hearing people eat is called mesophobia, and it's also it's a part of not liking the sound of
people breathing,
weird noises or something. And now I actually kind of have that a little bit. I cannot stand hearing people eat food. It's
you definitely have it then. You have I don't really have a problem with that. I don't that's not what bothers me. But I hate hearing people breathe.
Like that?
Yeah,
hey man,
just like that. Literally,
every single time you drop one of those welches in your mouth, I'm just gonna be like,
hey, annoying each other the whole time.
What's the phobia where you're scared of little creepy holes?
Little holes, I be seeing
little creepy holes.
You know,
I don't know. Chat.
You know what I'm talking about?
On the body and everything like that.
Perforation phobia? I don't know.
Perforation phobia.
Perfophobia. No, I'm not sure. What were we even talking about? That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying. So yeah, I was gonna say that I was talking about on my video earlier that Elon Musk doing this, it might start like a snowball effect of other corporations seeing that it's that the appeasing the big bad wolf doesn't really. You don't need to. You can actually still make money, be totally fine, and not even adhere to any of these social justice warriors or anything like that. But then I was saying maybe these companies are doing it on purpose and pushing it on purpose, so it might not change anything.
Well, I think a lot of people are and the people I'm specifically talking about are the big tech company owners that are working with government, right? The people that are decided to remove Trump because it wasn't just Twitter, right? Twitter didn't just go, you know what, maybe we should remove Trump.
It was a whole campaign, boom, boom, boom.
There are people on Twitter that are celebrating when people get killed by rockets in Israel, and they post it, and it's like, what? I mean, that's allowed on Twitter. You can be like, praise Allah. These 4 people were killed by this rocket blast. Like, let it continue. Like, that is allowed on Twitter, and it blows me away because that's not,
no pun intended. Just joking.
That's not.
I'm sorry.
That's not
that was dark. That was dark. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, that was pretty dark, but it was pretty fun. It was unintentional. I didn't mean to do that, but that pisses me off because Trump was removed because he goes against the grain. He goes against the narrative.
Not even for what they said.
Same with a lot of the people that I've followed over the past year. Mikey, I know that you probably have a bunch of people that were boomed off, including yourself. How many times now?
4 times? I think I have the record for being the most banned person on Twitter. Wow. I was permanently banned. I got it undone 3 times, and then they got me the last time. I stayed off of it for like a year. Now I'm back on.
No, you're not.
That's wild. You can't say you are.
Yeah, not Mike Harlow.
Don't worry.
Not on the account.
It's not Mike Harlow on
It's
Twitter,
not me.
in case anyone wants to not follow him.
I've never been banned from anything.
The same thing with Alex Jones, though, and that Twitter was actually the last holdout for a bit, but every other company colluded, and then Twitter couldn't take the pressure. I think it was maybe like 2 days before they banned him. So that's what they're all doing. They're all colluding with each other. They're all colluding with the government. So I'm glad that it's not just it didn't turn out to be him just like starting some other platform. I think
me too.
I do too. I actually am really into that. So where I was leading with this, I was recently just I don't really watch Joe Rogan much. I don't really watch other people's long form podcasts because I mostly spend my time reading articles myself, gathering my own opinion. But I started watching Jordan Peterson. Well, I've been watching Jordan Peterson a lot, but Randall Carlson and Joe Rogan led me to a couple different episodes. And after one of the episodes ended, an episode with Snowden and Rogan popped up. And I was like, I haven't seen this one. I should probably watch this.
That's funny. That's exactly how I ended up on that same episode, watching Jordan Peterson, and it went to Snowden after that.
Now, if you haven't seen the Edward Snowden and Joe Rogan episode, where I don't even know where, I think he's in Russia somewhere, but he's in a location, but he talks about everything that went down in the aughts. I mean, Nancy Pelosi was in on it, like basically taking our rights away, using big tech, started with phone companies, AT&T, all the way back to 80s, like all the records of every phone call. It's crazy. And enter today, where they have people that are like, fight for your rights, or showing a video of people that are taking away your rights, or talking about people taking away your rights. It's like Julian Assange just called out what was really going on. He showed war crimes and just was a journalist, said, look at this stuff here. And it's like he's being persecuted. Like he might actually be extradited now. I want to go into that in a little.
Oh, and I have a question. Time. Why do you think that these companies like are so willing to be in cahoots with the government? Do they like get tax breaks or something?
Because they're all sit at the same table.
Yeah,
just the power.
Okay. Yeah, and the table has inscribed on the table. It's a big round table. It just says power over everyone.
They just all make decisions together. So they're like, hey, guess
what?
It's
the same people. Like, party. Dude, they're all the same people. It's not like it's you can't look at them as separate entities. The same people. Like we're going to talk about it later. Jen Psaki's going to MSNBC.
I saw that.
The leader of the FDA, or the leader, the CEO of the, or whoever runs the FDA, that person used to work for Pfizer. The CEO of Pfizer used to work at FDA. Like,
that's wild.
Like all these different companies. Like if you start looking into it, like they're all tied together. It's like this huge mob, or
Illuminati.
More like mafia that took over the government and says, you know what, we're going to take control away from the people because we don't want them to have any control. Like that's like the Patriot Act. Why do we still have the Patriot Act? Because they have so much control over us right now. Even though the war is over, we don't, do you still need to spy on American citizens? Would you even care if it was illegal, which it is technically illegal, but
it wouldn't stop them.
Whatever, if it's in the name of keeping America safe for national security, well, whose security is it? The people sitting in the top, or
securing their position,
or all of us as Americans? Like, do they care about us? No, they don't. So that Snowden article, I'm gonna bring it back to Twitter now. So the Snowden article made me really realize that Twitter and these public spaces, they're very important to keep everybody engaged in the conversation. Everybody.
Yeah.
Savannah Hernandez needs to come back. Donald Trump needs to come back.
Yep.
Everybody. Anyone who is banned. Look, if you don't like somebody and what they're saying,
block them.
Thank you.
Simple.
Thank you, Flood.
And this what?
Although you would hold on, you would yell at Mo for taking the fire out of the end of your sentence. Like
I absolutely would have.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely would have.
All right.
I absolutely would.
But I'm gonna allow it.
Okay. Because I absolutely would have.
But I had to call you out.
She steals my points every day, and I do cuss her out.
I know you do.
I was gonna say that. Now you look cool. Now you look like you know what you're talking about.
Say.
You guys. Hold on, you're cutting out, Mike.
One sec, sorry. This fucking thing.
All right. But let's finish reading. Let's finish reading this here. I'm sure Mikey will be back. It might be an internet blurb here. News of the acquisition sent shares of Twitter soaring by more than 25% in pre-market trading on Monday.
Crazy.
Musk has been raising questions about the ability to communicate freely on Twitter, tweeting last month about free speech and social media platform. Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe? Well, I showed you guys this tweet, actually.
Yeah.
The next day took it further. Yep, I showed you that as well. Tech giants like Twitter, Facebook, Google, and Amazon have been accused by some conservatives and free speech advocates of banning users with acute. All right, I'm just going to alter this. They absolutely have done exactly that. I mean, 2 words. Ready for this? Hunter's laptop.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's real. All that stuff, all that sick, disgusting, demented shit on that laptop is real. The CP, the incest, the freaking money laundry, money laundry,
same thing,
whatever, right?
Or
connections with Burisma and payments to the big guy, like all this stuff is true. It would have changed the election. A lot of people recognize that when they found out it was true, they'd be like, whoa, I definitely would have voted differently. Even though
that's why they did it.
I think they voted like idiots anyway. If you voted Biden.
Exactly. Like, what more did you need?
Absolutely.
Those people are ridiculous.
But
even
Facebook,
without Hunter's laptop, it was already done. As soon as he said it,
true.
How about the last 50 years of Biden's life? That wasn't enough.
Racistness, dude.
So
most racist politician I've name a more racist politician. I kid you not. Can you name one?
No.
Anyone? Caul, you got one?
Maybe Hillary. Maybe.
Yeah, actually. Close.
How?
Close.
What did she say?
She wasn't around long enough.
More racist.
I mean,
black people are super predators.
There's
hot
plenty
sauce.
Of quotes.
She said black people are super
Southern drawl.
Worse than that. There's worse than that.
She said black people are super predators, though.
Someone said Maxine Waters. Well, actually, a couple people are saying her.
Here's my question.
I don't know what Hillary has done in Haiti and Africa is crazy.
My question is: so now that he has 9 or whatever % of Twitter, does he get to change the code of conduct? Does he have control? And
well, let's move on. It goes into that.
He doesn't because he has
goes into that right
shares.
Here.
Okay.
Due to Twitter's share structure, Musk's stake in the company will give him far more influence over the site's operations that can be exerted by outside investors in tech giants like Meta and or Google. While Mark Zuckerberg holds special dual-class shares that effectively allow him to override Meta's investors' objections and do whatever he wants, Twitter only has one class of shares. That means Twitter shares held by founder Jack Dorsey give Dorsey the same voting power as shares held by Musk. In a demonstration of the power that can be wielded by Twitter investors, Dorsey stepped down as Twitter CEO in 2011 following a heated activist campaign from shareholder Elliott Management. Elliott held around 4% of shares at the time, less than half of Musk's current stake. And he actually recently just tweeted out, this was the 2nd of April, so just a couple days ago. Is that yesterday? 2 days ago? Is it the 4th today?
Yeah.
4th?
4th today.
So
4th, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 days ago, Jack actually tweets this out. The days of Usenet, IRC, the web, even email with PGP were amazing. I agree. Remember the Wild West internet?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That internet used to be amazing. Now it's just the worst. Centralizing discovery and identity into corporations really damaged the internet. I realize I'm partially to blame, and I regret it.
This dude's wild, man.
But honestly, to tweet that out to he's got 6 million followers, like to tweet that out to like basically
too late, bro.
Okay, I agree with you. I'm not saying I like Jack Dorsey now, because he's part of the reason Twitter became such a hellscape, and he admitted it. And it's like, all right, cool. Thanks for admitting it. I'll respect that you had at least admitted it.
That's what he's trying to get, though. He's trying to get respect now. Like, hey, look, guys, I'm on your side.
This guy is.
But that's where it ends. It ends right there. Like, hey, cool. I respect that you said that.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
Still don't respect you. Right?
Yes,
there's a difference.
This guy is the epitome of somebody who is so cucked. I mean, he makes Will Smith look like a man's man. He is just this
lame, bro.
Little weakling.
But why?
I mean,
is he literally a cuck? I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about his private life.
He's just
lame. He's lame as
hell. He's just so ballless. I don't know. Like, it reminds me of these politicians. Like, there was a lot of this shit after the Bush administration that a lot of those people were like, oh, I don't agree with this thing and this thing. And it's just like, gee, if only you had been in some sort of position of power to do something about it.
Right. That's
so the fact that he knows better, I think, is kind of almost worse.
That's what's coming after this administration. so many politicians being like, we should have
Yeah.
stopped this. We should have stopped this.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, he doesn't have any power to go unban everybody.
Yeah,
which I think absolutely needs to happen.
but he can throw
unban
weight
everyone.
around.
Yeah,
right?
100%. Yeah,
You want to save Twitter? You want to make Twitter like a dope spot again? Unban everyone
It could
because
be the biggest.
you're losing many people, and they're not all going to the same place. There's a lot of people on Parler. Minds is actually really dope. I like Minds a lot. Minds.com. It's an alternative platform that has been out for quite some time actually, and it's
everything.
It's
They
a
were
really
one of the
good.
first.
You got Gab, of course, which went through its own legal battles and then finally decided to just do everything themselves, and they are fully funded by the people that use Gab, which is really cool. There's Parler, Gitter, now Truth Social. I mean, that is a hot mess. And I mean, they're actually Trump's actually running into trouble because it's not working like it's supposed to. That's a whole different subject. There's locals. I mean, you have all these different social media platforms, not like YouTube and Rumble and like that. I'm talking like to the Twitters.
Yeah, to talk.
Facebook's losing its own battle, like to TikTok. So look at Facebook. It's losing the younger generation to TikTok, and it's using the losing the older generation to reality. People are waking up and going, I don't need Facebook. I don't need you to tell me who my friends are.
Said that.
You know what I mean, though? That
reality.
Yeah, because people are realizing, oh yeah, I don't need any of this.
For real.
I got rid of like I got rid of like 2/3 of my friends list in the summer of 2020 when I said, hey, I'm going to vote for Trump. And I got all this fire, and I'm like, every single person who was bitching at me and complaining at me, I don't talk to them.
Yeah,
I never talk to them. I don't care that they're no longer on my friends list.
Most of these people were unfriended in our minds the day we met them.
That's how it is on Facebook. The people who complain are people that like, I don't even know how I became friends with you, but like we're friends, and you see my posts and just want to say something crazy every time, or like it's like the weirdest type of dynamic on Facebook, man.
But Facebook will ban you in no time at all.
I've never had that issue. Everyone says that, and I say crazy things, bro. I'm like pretty racist on that.
Do you say
nothing gets said to me?
Well, there's a certain narrative of that they're trying to push. So if I were to say the same kind of things that you say, they'd be like, look at this influencer on the internet. He's white and he's talking racist.
They literally say nothing to me.
You aren't pushing their narrative at all when you're saying anything. I mean, that in itself is a whole subject, because I see so many videos of like people breaking into all this stuff, and I'm like, man, these people are assholes. Like, look at these criminals.
And then you get
I'm like,
hit up for it.
They're gonna be like, how dare you say talk about this is the black community. You
have to do it like Elijah and say,
"Oh, they're criminals!
These great young men. Look at these beautiful
Elijah."
Young ladies.
Elijah does it
the way that he posts it.
He does it so snazzy. He's like, it's so obvious.
It's
but
hilarious.
He's not saying anything other than, I really support these guys. Look at this. They're trying to start a small business. Like, something silly like that.
I literally got a month ban on Facebook for saying the name of the movie Halloween Kills.
Wow.
Seriously, I know you were talking about that movie a lot because you love Halloween, right? You're a big
30-day ban for violence. I'm in Facebook jail for a month now for quoting Mel Gibson's rants on his voicemail.
Wow.
Wait, did you
burn the house down?
Say it verbatim though?
Yeah.
Is he the one who said? Is he the one that
can't say that kind of shit?
Oh, no, I'm thinking Charlie Sheen. I'm thinking the wrong one. I'm thinking a different one.
No, his was pretty bad though.
Yeah, I was thinking what Charlie Sheen was saying.
Oh, Mel Gibson was the best one.
No, dude, that was some racist. That was some racist shit.
No, I didn't say the racist part. I said the part of I will burn the house down, but you'll blow me first.
Oh yeah, he screams it.
But you put that
in yeah,
maybe
pretty funny.
It had quotes.
And they still, that's crazy though.
And then oh my god, and then I had 2 weeks. And then I had 2 weeks of angry messages from the Mel Gibson fans. How dare you talk about it?
I like Mel Gibson.
I love Mel Gibson.
I have no opinion about Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson.
You know, I've has he ever physically assaulted someone? I actually don't know.
Not that I've
Maybe.
seen.
I don't think
Probably.
Lethal Weapon, like amazingly.
You know who I lost all respect for though?
Will Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Will Smith.
He's done. So
I used to really like Will Smith.
me too.
And I can't support.
Are we
that
stopping
man.
just right with Will Smith? Because there was a lot of people.
Oh,
a lot of prominent people that
should we do this?
Yeah,
I didn't see. I wasn't really paying attention to.
Are you okay? Will?
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
Denzel and Bradley Cooper and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost
right.
respect for Denzel.
Denzel said, "Who are we to
Yes.
condemn him?" Denzel
Denzel Washington said that.
Yeah, who are we to condemn him? Like,
Yeah, he said some
bro,
stuff.
we're his fans.
Yeah,
Crazy.
the people that made him who he is, that went and bought movie tickets,
Put him in his position. That's
wow.
That's who we
I
are.
do think though that like the media is going to try to get us to focus on this hardcore for months to come.
Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen anything anymore. It's
Me
just
either.
really
Honestly,
remnants
me
of
either.
memes.
It was a
they'll try to bring
tornado.
it back up.
It was a tornado for a week, I think, and I think it's gonna.
I think it's over.
No,
No,
Do
no,
you?
the
I don't
only
think it's
way-
over. I don't think it's
No,
over.
it is. I think it is. The only reason it'll
They're
come
about
up-
to come back out and
Chris
do Red
Rock's-
Table Talk.
Dude, Chris Rock's brother is like, I said some stuff, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, no,
it's
I've seen
filtering,
that. I've seen
it's
that.
filtering over to like
He's trying to
family
get his
members who
career
are
up.
like trying to get clout from it,
I saw that.
or the
They had
only
an interview with
reason-
the producer of the Oscars.
dude.
Yeah, I
the
saw
only
that
reason
too.
we're gonna see it from now on, going forward, is when they use the meme of the smack
like
with,
Batman and
with
Robin.
more pressing news that have come out that
You
may
know,
be relevant.
They're
That's
gonna do
it.
a Red Table Talk though. Him and Jada.
Did
So
they
they're
say
gonna talk
that?
about
They
it
are.
again? That's gonna yeah, they said that, yeah.
And
So
you know
that's
what?
gonna get some news.
Ooh, I
I'm
gotta
not
watch.
I'm not gonna watch
I'm
that.
definitely gonna
No
watch
way.
it.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna watch it. I'm
I'll watch
definitely gonna watch
clips that probably
Yeah, I'm
get
not gonna
forced
watch the
down
whole
my
thing.
timeline that
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
watching
have
that
to
shit.
twice.
it. But I'm
Alright.
definitely gonna make some memes myself out of it. And like I gotta.
Yeah, well,
That's my
I'm
type
really
of stuff.
interested to see what happens with Twitter. I don't think anything's
Me
gonna
too.
happen.
With Twitter.
I-
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
I don't
I
think
wish
so.
something would.
I think you're right, but
I don't. I just. What is he gonna? He doesn't have any power over.
Yeah.
Why would he
Anyone
buy
else?
it then, though? Why would he do it?
I was thinking maybe he had a deep plan, like he already
Dude,
thought
he's-
it through.
He's
but I don't
been
know.
pumping Dogecoin and then he like probably owns a lot of Dogecoin.
he did make
bought-
money on it already.
He bought this into Twitter. It came out and all of his shares went up worth $1 billion. So
Watch
it's
him
like,
just sell it right back.
who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
that
know
could be the
Elon
most-
Musk.
That could be the most important point of it all, though, if that sends a big enough message to these companies that,
Made
like
money
I
off
said,
of it.
liberty is lucrative.
Yep. That's actually
It
that
makes
makes
them
sense.
want to stop
Yep.
censoring people. I agree with you. I'm cynical too, and probably nothing will.
I hope
But
something
I'm glad
happens,
he
but
did it, I guess.
You probably won't.
Someone asked me, well, what happens if Elon Musk fully buys Twitter and just deletes it?
That's what he should do.
Wow, I doubt
and I
that.
responded, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, it would.
He's a billionaire for a reason, though.
Yeah,
Well-
but it just get replaced by something worse, like now it's TikTok, or like that's
Yeah.
probably even worse than Twitter.
So that's
Yeah.
it's a different type of medium though. Like Twitter and TikTok, though similar, they're not the same, It's a TikTok has a hold over people with a different need mentally. Like TikTok, you have to at least read some stuff. You have to, or I'm sorry, Twitter, you have to be at least able to read some stuff.
Literate.
And I feel like a lot of people just want to watch videos of people doing this and pointing at like 2 words.
Oh,
I'm sure there's more shit on TikTok, but like really, what is TikTok? It's either people virtue signaling, people acting like they know what they're talking about while spouting mumbo jumbo, or tits and ass.
Or
And what am I missing?
just it combines
Dancing.
with tits.
You didn't say
It combines
dancing.
with tits and
Dancing.
ass. Yeah, the dancing, but even more than just the dancing, it's just the this is the new trend, and then all of them like lemmings
Yeah,
do the
Yep.
same thing, and then
Yep.
that's
Right.
TikTok. It's kind of insane.
Yeah,
it really is.
exactly.
It's psycho shit.
Like if you could
It's
do this,
weird
you're a
too, the very-
psychopath.
the very specific things
It's
that
crazy,
people
man.
latch onto. I was on TikTok for literally a week before I signed up for it. And was
You got
banned.
banned, didn't you?
A week. I made
A
it.
week. What did you get banned from TikTok for?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's the thing with these companies. You can't.
they
You
don't tell
don't
you.
know. There are no terms. You don't know what the terms are. I made a video about just say no to radical leftists. Say no. That's what they took that
Like,
off.
whoa, that's most of the people on here. How dare
like,
you?
no,
Bullying and harassment.
just say
No,
yes.
Well, I think TikTok is a full psyop from China.
Yeah, I think so.
They
Oh, of
are
course.
trying
I think
to
so, too.
undermine the intelligence
Yes, that's
of
the biggest
American
part.
youth.
I agree, but couldn't we say that's the same about all social media platforms too?
But
I
they're
don't
not all
trust
from
them.
China.
Well,
Grinder,
China,
definitely.
TikTok is in fact China Chinese.
That's
Well,
the
I'm gonna
scariest
have to trust your word on that one, Mikey. So
I was thinking though with TikTok.
but are you? Hold on. Are you serious? I want to ask you about it. You just said Grinder also. Is it a psyop? Like, are you serious?
Probably. Oh, don't get me started on this shit. Probably.
Wait.
All right, I'll give you 1 minute. Hold on. 1 minute.
How did
All right.
that? Wait, hold on.
And go.
Grinder is psyop?
Okay, so you know how other social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, whatever have sort of hacked our minds? Grinder has hacked our minds, bodies, hearts, and souls. It's not normal.
I mean, it's the same as Tinder and all dating apps.
It's even
Grinder's
worse,
more hookup,
though, 'cause
though,
you don't
they
have to
say.
speak a word to somebody. You could literally send them pictures of every orifice of your body, press a button that sends them a map to your place, and you don't have to speak one word to them. And this shit is not normal. And nobody realizes this is not normal.
Yeah.
That is not
and it's
normal
poison.
at all.
Am I on it? Yes. So I'm a hypocrite. But...
All right, Vlad, let me ask you: where did you meet Mo? Where'd you guys meet?
School.
So you were in school. You met like naturally in real life, like so I think that is.
I wasn't around dating with this new internet thing. I'm not
Yeah.
used to it. I couldn't do it if I wanted to.
So I met my wife almost 8 years ago now, but we met in real life. But it was in the age, of the internet dating, which I did sign up, and I had met one person, and it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was bad. I was like,
natural, man.
Well, the vibe was just completely different. You just cannot understand someone's like the way they carry themselves is so different than on pictures. And I know this very well because it was my profession to get my picture taken.
Yes.
And I know what people are like. I know seriously, you look at models like from 2002 to 2015, pretty much every single model that you saw on magazines, I met them and known them and like went on castings with them, and I could see I knew their true selves. And most of the time, most of them are fucking assholes. All right?
That makes sense.
There's a lot of cool models out there. But like a lot of them just carry
as a job, you have to be like that just to like have confidence to take pictures like that.
Well, confidence is not the same as being full of yourself, being like
cocky.
Yeah, there's a I'm not bragging, broken. It's real life experience that
it is what it is.
That came on with this is like pictures.
I don't see it as bragging.
People, especially on these dating apps, and not just dating apps, Instagram, these people and Twitch, like all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with females, it seems that they latch on to that one angle.
Yeah.
That they think in their mind matches magazines.
Yeah.
That makes them like look their best. The perfect lips that they do,
it's sad,
and like
bro.
all of their pictures are like the same, and it's like
it's weird, man. I see this girl on Facebook do the same pose every single day in her Facebook story. Literally, I open up my Facebook and she's doing the same thing every single day in a different clothes. I'm like,
well, you know what they say about insanity.
Yeah,
finding the same thing over and over, and
she ain't getting no views. She's some random person too. She ain't getting no views. She just like in her.
Wait, Vlad, why are you stalking some random chick?
I'm not. I opened up my Facebook. What do you mean? Don't paint that narrative. Don't do
hey,
that.
man, I'm just going with the information.
I just open my Facebook and see it. Don't make me look like weird because I do that, but not to that girl. I do it to Tom McDonald's.
It's so interesting though what the implications of having an app that you don't have to work. You don't have to like go out and meet.
I feel like people have
you don't have to go out.
it.
Like Mikey said, like you could share what all your junk look like. It's like, yeah, all right, I want to insert that in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and go with that, you know. And then you don't even say a word. They, you know, you could be like, oh yeah, bring the GIMP mask. You know, I don't know what.
One of those people messaged me the other day. I posted on Twitter. I got a thing. It was like Grindr. Someone tapped you, and then I look, and it's a person in a full-on.
Hell no.
All right, I'm not sure. I want to know what that means, but
you brought it out.
It doesn't. Well, I was joking.
He damn sure did.
I was joking. I didn't know this was
joking.
Actually happened.
Of course, there are people with that. There are people with that like if you wanted to, you could bang like 10 people a week, 20 people, and nobody realizes like this shit is not normal.
They say that they use it to do crystal meth too.
Okay, but I'm trying to make the point of how this is the bad side of the internet, and this is part of like the internet in itself. It's an amazing thing. We can have this conversation. We're in all different places. I don't know where any of you guys are right now. Probably not in Russia, because Russia is going to be cut off from YouTube. I don't know if you guys, if you know YouTube. So anybody
I thought they were
who
cutting them off
watches
from the whole internet
from Russia, Godspeed. But
Russia with love.
Wherever anyone is, it's cool. The internet's amazing. You know, we can have like the intellectual dark web is an amazing group of intellectual minds that are helping waking people up. If there's people seeking it, and they can find that on the internet. But this is the thing about
the other side is
human beings. Human beings are so lazy. All right, on average. I would say the average human being is lazy. And that's why there's such a small percentage of ultra rich people. Yeah. Because to be ultra rich, and Joe Rogan talks about this, like these people work their asses off. Yeah. Like, do people look at Bezos and go, well, he just sat in his garage and made Amazon and sold books, and now he's a billionaire? It's like, people do say that. I know they do. And those people don't understand that he worked his ass off.
These people are out of their minds.
Elon Musk has photographic memory and runs, I don't even know how many businesses is on his list now.
I think it makes them feel better to think that that's how they did it. You know, like, oh yeah, they did it doing nothing. I can do it if I just put a little bit of effort.
Well, that's why they love to
change. No, it's the system. Life. The system is why they can't do it. Systemic systems.
And that's why they love communism. The idea of communism to them is, oh, I can be lazy, and all those rich people, all those hard workers, their money will come to me, and I can live this lazy life. It's like every single one of those people isn't gonna make it to the next level in communism. You're gonna starve. Those are the people that are usually put up against the wall first, because they're the ones who are easily manipulated, can be easily turned back against the people that have told them, communism is the way, when those people saying that are like, in their minds are like, I'm just going to control all of you and eat all the food. Because that's how it works. There's always going to be people that want to work hard. And that's why there's rich people. Look, if you want to be successful in this life, and guess what it takes? Determination, confidence, and following through. That's it. That's it. Key. Eventually you will break through.
That is absolutely key. I agree. I completely agree with that.
I wonder if though the people, they're a private company, they can do whatever they want crowd is seeing. I mean, they don't care because they hate Russia, but now
what are they going to say now? What are they going to say now?
Now they have the power to take YouTube away from an entire country.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's Russia doing it.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
cutting themselves off. Yeah.
I think Russia's going, we're cutting off the rest of the world.
Oh, are you sure? I'm wrong. I thought it was.
That's what I read. I could be mistaken.
I just heard that they were cutting themselves off from the internet, so I figured this was just an extension of that.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were cutting. I know that Russia was saying that they're going to make their own internet.
That sounds like a movie.
Well, yeah. Well, it's the World Wide Web, so it would just be
Russia wide.
The almost wide web.
Yeah, the RWW. Yeah, right.
Crazy.
Or maybe they would just bring the USSR back into it and just drop that. SSW, Soviet, whatever.
Soviet World Web.
Yeah.
Soviet
SWW.
Wide Web.
Yeah, right.
That's
all right.
wild.
Let's
we live in a
let's talk.
crazy time, bro.
Let's talk about Psaki moving on. Jen Psaki, what do you guys? Let me hear. All right, before you speak, define what you think of Jen Psaki in 3 words. Each of you, think of something. Think of 3 words how you would define Jen Psaki.
Okay.
I gotta think. Chat, I want you to do this too. What would you give me 3 words? What you think defines Jen Psaki the best? All right.
Okay.
For those who don't know who Jen Psaki is, where have you been living?
God bless you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say vague, duplicitous, and circle.
Cool. All right.
Ooh.
I like it.
I was going
like
totally different. I was going.
Where were you going? Where are you going?
I only had 2 words so far. Hold on.
All right, 2.
Okay, so I was gonna say, soulless ginger.
Damn, that's brutal. All right, Mikey.
Bobblehead, puppet, NPC.
Yeah. Oh, let me throw succubus in there too. There.
Well, you only had 2, so you got fill the 3rd word. All right, let's see. I would have, if I had to come up. I haven't even thought. I'm on the spot. I feel like
you made us think, and then you just.
Yeah, it's okay. So I would go. Dead-eyed harpy. Let's just.
Oh my god! I didn't even think of that. That's a good one. Dead-eyed is perfect.
Like a shark.
Dude. Imagine.
Someone said I'll circle.
Imagine being in like a creepy hotel, right? Imagine this. So you're walking down the hallway, the elevator's to the left.
Silent Hill.
You turn. Oh, have you seen The Shining? Have you seen The Shining?
Yeah,
of course.
All right. Now imagine in The Shining where you see the ball rolling and they walk in and then it turns to 2 girls. Imagine it's Jen Psaki and she's standing right there, not like down to the end, right there, and the lights kind of like go dim and she's staring at you. Freak me out. I'm out of that hotel. Peace. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, this is a real person, bro.
It's not very word, but I feel like she just really shows.
All right, you know what?
If she goes like this,
hold on,
she's
that's
ruined.
fair.
I'm scared.
That's
if she goes like
you
this,
know what?
I'm scared.
This is an ad hominems. I don't like it. We're making fun of the way she looks.
It's all
right,
lies.
There's plenty of subject matter there.
Dude, she lies like a freaking professional, which she literally is. She is a professional liar. That's what she's done. She's been covering for the Bidens for a decade.
Yeah.
I don't know if many people.
That's why I don't mind ad hominem.
So I started paying attention to the news 2 years ago. So I'm slowly filling the backlog of the past history, right? Yep. All history. Like I love to take all history in. But I'm
like girl from Fifth Element.
Well, I'm finding basically if I could do it with that speed, that would be amazing. But what I'm seeing and what I'm finding is, especially my goodness, this Edward Snowden interview, a lot of these people that are in control now were in control back then where this crazy shit was going down. They're still in control. They're still trying to make these moves. Jen Psaki did the same spin jobs over and over and over for freaking over 10 years for the Bidens, who very, very much need someone to spin for them because they've been in hot water for a long time.
Wait,
like
what?
Dude,
for 10 years?
Yeah, she's been there, the Biden's press secretary for a long time, working for them, for the Bidens. So she's got lots of practice doing what she's doing. All right. When people, when the media asks Biden a question, what does he do?
He squints and then walks out the room.
And he says, look.
Accurate. No, he walks away. Yeah. That's it. What did Trump do?
Answered every question every day, went to helipad meetings, answered more questions.
Love
going to do. The one thing I miss so much is he would just go any day. He would walk up to the press. Let's go. Okay, give me your questions. Every morning, and then he has press conferences. That's how. Whether you like his answers or you hate his answers, dude.
Yep.
You want a president become a Trump supporter. Answering questions.
Yeah.
Always.
That made me support Trump. I wasn't a Trump supporter until I just realized he was so consistent. I'm like, he's just like letting us know what it is every single day, and that was like
he loved doing it.
I was like, yeah, okay, I'll vote for Trump after that.
Yeah. I think Psaki shows everyone too, like just how good Kayleigh McEnany was at her job. She answered everything. She had, remember, her binders this thick with every answer, every debunking, every fact.
And Jen Psaki don't have none of that. Just
no.
lie.
Okay,
you
I
can
don't know
only
if this
polish
is real.
a turd so much.
I don't know if this is real. All right, I don't know, but I did see this image floating around, and I have to show you guys because if this is real, it's gonna further divide between Trump and Biden even more if this is real. And I would be surprised if it is. Look at this.
Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be
Joe Biden's teleprompter is absolutely massive. I don't know if this is
the large print version,
but it looks real. It looks like it.
I think it's real. I think. Well, look.
Yo,
here's my opinion.
That's hilarious.
It's probably real because Joe Biden, as we all know, if you're actually paying attention to who the president,
he's deteriorating.
He's deteriorating. He is beyond dunzo. You would need a screen with letters that big. So I actually would believe
it goes back to when he was campaigning for president, when he did a speech outside, and they had these freaking embarrassing circles on the lawn. Remember that? And it was outside.
Yep.
The teleprompter was bigger than this. It was a huge screen, and I saw multiple camera angles of that teleprompter, so I know he needed a big teleprompter, but more importantly, he needs a teleprompter.
Yep.
It is so obvious that this guy cannot handle himself, because every time he goes off script, guess what he does? He says the quiet part out loud, or he says some stupid shit he's not supposed to.
Literally every time.
And every single time they're like, we need to release this statement. Actually, Biden, what he meant to say was he doesn't want to do anything. He said, it's the perception of the way that you look at the angles of dude, he said exactly what the plan is. All right. This guy, then what was it last week that he had that freaking paper? And
the note cards.
The note cards.
Read word for word off of it. Yeah.
Look, it's not that I was trying to say we need a regime change. It was, I was talking about
whoever writes that cue card runs his Twitter handle.
Who do you think it is?
I have no idea. Some kind
oh my God, that's your cat, and it moves.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was like a Russian hat. That scared the shit out of me.
I thought it was a Russian.
Yeah, we have the Russian dude on the ground in Russia too.
Yeah,
that is funny.
Cool, huh?
That Russian anchor. We had an anchor in Africa.
It's crazy though. I mean, we're just so used to it at this point that you had the freaking president of the United States saying we need to overthrow or Putin needs to be removed from power. And it's just, we can just play make believe, pretend, oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't say that, whatever. And everyone is just so
technically what he said was he cannot remain.
Yeah,
in
he
power.
can't. Yeah.
I just want to be accurate because what difference does it make? But it does make a difference with YouTube. I'm on the list, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I am on a list. I know for a fact. There's no doubt. I'm not going to stop making content, but I know that they watch my shit and they very clearly would love for me to be gone because I make fun of these people, because I talk about this kind of stuff.
You're on the same list as me, the shit list.
Right. Because if you're not on these, dude,
we live there.
Guarantee, dude. After this freaking Snowden interview, man, this goes back 15 years. These people were doing it, probably more, because this is the first time someone actually saw it happening, because he was working for the NSA and the CIA and was able to connect them all and see like, whoa, the government's actually using the phone companies to like spy on American citizens. Like, this is not okay. Right. And there's a reason the government was like, we need to drop the hammer on this guy. Yeah, because he was exposing you guys. All right. The same with Julian Assange.
There's
like,
still people
they're
who
exposing them.
Well, WikiLeaks was what changed the election in 2016, and the Hunter Biden laptop would have been the exact same thing in 2020. And so they had to squash it in front of your eyes, even though
they had to.
It's in front of you.
And
the lights are on. Everyone sees it, and they did.
Yep.
And everyone just goes along with it. To be quite honest, it kind of seems like they're just mocking the people with Biden, saying we can make this guy do whatever we want. He's going to be president.
Make this idiot.
This guy's the president, and there's nothing
has
you can do
zero
about
brains.
Yeah.
we can tell you that he got the most votes of any president in history. And
Didn't
guess
campaign.
what?
Didn't
There's
campaign.
nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. He's the president now. He is. All these people. He's not my president. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
he's
he
the
is.
president. All right. That's that man. And that's a problem.
Look at gas prices and tell me he's not your president. Look at food prices and tell me he's not the president.
Look, guys, the sanctions on Russia, they're going to affect us too. And it's like, then why are we sanctioning Russia? If they're going to affect us, your only job is to make Americans' lives better and easier. All right. If you're be acting all big and bad when anyone who looks at you knows your big joke is just, dude, what are you doing? You're not doing anything other than making them laugh at us Americans. We're a joke.
Yeah,
but that's why
America.
He only gets tough with Americans, with right-wing Americans. It's the only people he gets tough with in the world.
Yeah. Do you really think, though, that the laptop would have changed anyone's minds? Because at this point,
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
Yes,
If they would have treated it like it was real, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, after the New York Times came out and said
100%.
it's actually real, there was a lot of people that were like, "Are you serious? It was?" And then, of course,
but if they didn't know,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
People in my immediate circle were like, "Yeah, we know. We talked about it. We tried to get people to. We tried to breach the mainstream onto the mainstream media, which most of the population, sadly, get their news from either the direct source of the mainstream media or heard from someone who watches the mainstream media and thinks that their friend knows. So they're like, oh, the laptop was Russian disinformation. All right, how many? Every single station was saying it was Russian disinformation. Probably pissing Russia off. Russia's over there like, did anyone do this?
Yeah.
No, it's real.
They're like, we should have thought of that.
We authenticated, right? That's real. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, because we stole it from him and got the information. I mean, Hunter Biden himself says, "Yeah, I used to do a lot of
smoking Parmesan
drugs with these Russian guys, and they stole my laptop once." Like, he said that. Like, that's from Hunter's own mouth in an interview. He talks about it. So it's like, so they probably do. Hey, Russia, if you happen to watch a show and you do have the information, drop the bomb, dog. The laptop bomb. I meant the laptop.
Whoa.
I meant the laptop.
Whoa.
YouTube's ears just went.
YouTube's like,
drop the bomb,
did he just call for violence? No. I am not violent. I don't want war at all. Absolutely.
You're funny
opposed.
with these words,
but
man.
I'm getting it with the puns today.
Yeah, you are.
I just feel like these people. I just feel like these people who still vote Democrat at this point, in my opinion, I think they're defined by nothing except obedience to authority. So I feel like they would just do, even if they knew of the laptop, I feel like they'll do what people tell them to.
I think you're absolutely right.
Look at, pick your topic, pick the issue. They voted for somebody who has been on the opposing side of every issue they claim to care about. So if I'm like, this is what would have done the trick, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they would.
Yeah, but it would have. It was the moderate vote that would have moved heavily.
But would it have even changed anything? They told us that he was the most voted for president of all time. Would it really have changed?
I got to put a pin in that because I have an answer or I have an opinion, but I'm not.
You can't really say it. No, you can't say it.
We're not allowed to state that.
I know. I just wanted to.
I need to steer back in a different direction.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to Psaki because
which is sad, especially on this channel because they will attack him.
You know, she herself said that the laptop is, according to the authorities, Russian disinformation. Now, people say she said it. Technically, she's got a scapegoat because she didn't actually say. She said, according to the authorities, according to the people who have it, it's Russian disinformation.
They always have their loopholes.
She's got a scapegoat. She didn't.
She said this recently.
She said this back in late 2020.
Okay.
Well, now people are like, well, what's your official policy? Well, he's a private citizen. He doesn't work for the government. That's it. Talk to the Department of Justice. And it's like, dead. All right. Anyway, that I'm gonna get. I don't want to get in trouble. I know I'm gonna get in trouble if I continue because I this shit pisses me off. This is from Daily Mail. She said, "You can't get rid of me yet." Psaki refuses to confirm reports she is leaving for MSNBC in May, insists that there will be no ethics violations, and she has recused herself from decisions as she is grilled by multiple outlets, including NBC. So she just recently had COVID, or does still, even though she's vaccinated, which we'll just leave it there, even though we have
you're going in today, bro.
Dude, I'm just trying to report the news, damn it.
Yeah, no, to be honest,
I'm
with Adam. I think it's just the things you're allowed to talk about gets narrow and narrower, where you can like dance around basic reporting. It's crazy, man.
Literally.
I disavow everything I've said so far. Does that work? I don't know. Probably not. The last, you know, it's funny. The last time I got a strike, I said, I verbatim on that show, I said, I'm probably going to get a strike, even though I didn't say anything that broke the TOS. I said those words.
They were like,
I said,
yep, you're right.
I didn't even say, actually, it's interesting because what I'm talking about. I didn't break any of the rules. They're probably going to give me a strike anyway, even though I didn't break it. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious.
You were saying it was so far-fetched, like, for them to give you a strike, and they still did.
It's insane.
There are no rules. The rules are whatever they decide on at that moment.
That's so crazy. That is so crazy. You have no one that you can even appeal it to, really.
I did appeal to YouTube, and it was instantly denied within like 3 minutes.
Crazy, bro.
So they couldn't have even sent it to a human to review it because it took absolutely no time.
You're on a list,
and it's interesting because, all right, I let's just talk about this. So
tell us.
So it turns out YouTube doesn't actually do their own, not all of their own checking, right? For the algorithm, whatever. They actually outsource it.
Wow.
You know who owns the company that outsources it, or that they outsource it to? I'll give you all one guess.
Bezos?
Soros?
No. Correct.
That's a good guess.
Wow.
Correct.
I was going to say Psaki.
Psaki doesn't. She works for those kind of people. She isn't one of those persons.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty messed up.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
bro. Ever since I started doing this show, I'm telling you, they've made every single video I upload. They're like limited automatically, limited no ads. I have to appeal it, wait a couple days, and then they're like, "Oh, your video can go in front of people."
I've had
literally every single video.
I've had guests. I want guests to come on my show because I love talking to people.
Yeah.
I have Viva Fry coming on my show on Friday. I'm really excited. Or on Thursday. Really hyped to talk to him. I think he's freaking fantastic.
I love that dude, man.
Yeah, he's great. I can't wait to have a conversation with him.
That's dope. You got him.
I'm not gonna say who it was, but I've been told by a prominent person I was trying to get on my show that they were told not to do my show. That they were informed by other people that going on my show would put them on a list, and they chose not to do my show.
I hate people like that. We're all on the goddamn list anyway.
But wait a second. Like, does that mean that person who was it someone who was on the show before?
No, they've never done my show. I would be honored. I would love to have them on my show.
Wow, bro.
Now I'm thinking of
just knowing that exists.
That's
I'm like,
wild.
I'm like, wow. So all me these stuff, like, I don't like it when people are like, oh man, my channel's under attack. Hey guys, it's Jeremy from the Quartering. You know, my channel's under attack. I'm not going to make I didn't mean to do a segment about this, but that still exists though.
Yeah.
Right. That these big tech overlords, like we were talking, I should have brought this up earlier with the Elon Musk thing with, taking the largest portion of Twitter. I mean, is it going to make a difference? I don't know. Hey, Elon, you should buy into YouTube also and stop.
For real.
And
this shit's out of control.
Maybe lobby to reform Section 230 and implement an internet bill of rights, please.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We need it.
Yeah,
the internet needs to be preserved. Our rights need to transfer into the internet. We don't suddenly lose our rights when we go online. We're still, and by the way,
they love that though.
Taji Brown Jackson, all of our rights are natural. They aren't given to us by the government, even though she can't define what a woman is or acknowledge that humans have natural rights, that women should not be a Supreme Court justice. I cannot believe
that they were deadlocked.
You know what? And one of them mysteriously couldn't make it and was stuck. in another state. Couldn't make it in. Was probably a no vote, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you watch the hearing today at all?
No,
not today, no, but
Okay.
I've seen the ones before.
Well, today is when they were making votes,
previously.
and
I just assumed she would get through.
I thought so too. Honestly,
she is absolutely an activist. I was when she said she couldn't define a woman, I was like, of course, you're catering to the leftist crowd because you don't want to like piss them off. You want to like keep them on your side. I'm like,
you saw Cory Booker make her cry.
Really crazy. All right. Yeah, that dude
with the gestures and
that dude.
He's a terrible actor.
I hate
that
him.
dude he's such a bad actor.
I hate the word hate, but I hate him.
His speech today.
You and I know things.
Everyone has their little segment. You know, this is what he did. First thing he goes, Mr. Speaker, I just want to commend you for being such an amazing speaker. Thank you so much. You're just doing a great job.
Thank you. Use words.
All these like Republicans being so disrespectful. I just really appreciate the way that you handle yourself. That went on for like a minute. And then he turned over to Kanjaji and was like, and wow, you were just amazing. Like you remind me of my mother. And I'm going to quote Maya
the only
Angelou,
woman in his life.
Dr. Maya Angelou. I'm not saying it. You would know better than me, I guess. And then he quoted Dr. Angelou and read one of her freaking poems. And I'm like, dude,
it's like
all of the Republicans
makes me ashamed to be black.
Dropped facts.
Type of people.
All of the Democrats dropped emotions, and I was just like, I don't want emotions. Emotions should be kept outside of the door in government. Period. All right, and they're using emotions to try to capture more votes. They're trying to like, oh, you know, we appeal to emotions. Like, I don't want emotions at all. I want logic only in government. If you are not logically sound, get the fuck out of government.
Absolutely.
All right, and especially
genuine emotions.
For real.
They're all acting, me off. For real. Dude, I'm getting to this point where I have absolutely lost all of my patience for all of these people in the government that don't care about me, that don't care about you, that don't care about anybody of us on this panel. All they care about is themselves. And that's what I'm seeing when these people are talking about Ketanji Brown, because Brown Jackson, because she's an activist. She's gonna further this whole downfall of America. That's what this shit is. All of it. The transgender movement, the freaking teachers indoctrinating our kids. Transgender or not, I'm not pinpointing it all on them.
No, it hasn't. We know that.
Dude, it's all an attack.
It's not about the transgender. It's about the transgender movement.
Ruining nuclear families, the welfare system, abortion, all of the shit is trying to bring down America, because America is standing as the beacon of freedom on this planet. And if America falls, freedom falls everywhere. And I fully believe that. And these people want control for themselves. And I'm sick of it.
Facts.
I am really getting... Dude, and I
don't know what to do.
You know me. I'm optimistic. I want to be optimistic. I want to find the path forward. But I am getting more and more. I had to step away from the news today. I was reading the news. It was that freaking confirmation hearing. I had to turn it off and walk away from the internet. I was like, I need a break. I stood up and I walked away from my computer. I had
hopeless, bro.
Dude, watching that shit really pissed me off. I don't often swear on my show.
No, you don't. You don't.
Dude, oh man, I'm so and then it was like I was watching that Snowden video, and then I was watching all of these people speak as if honestly, I gotta give to the Republicans, because a lot of the Republicans were saying things that I was like, good, thank you for saying that. Calling out the speaker who was like, I will never let you guys access these records because that would be doxing people. And they're like, we never said that. Just redact all the people, but we still need to look at the records. And he goes, I will not be the first person to let those trauma victims will definitely know. And it's like, oh, right.
They love turning it like that. They love it.
Yo, man, oh man, D Watt saying it's not letting him super chat. That's not really surprising. YouTube really loves me, don't they?
Right away. Of course.
I am working on getting. I just have to pay for Rumble. As soon as I start paying for Rumble, I just got to set up. I'm gonna start dual streaming so people can actually watch my show over on Rumble instead of watching on YouTube. Because a lot of people have asked me, I want to stop giving YouTube money. Well, I agree. and I do too. I don't want to be beholden to this this website,
especially when they're doing you how they're doing you. Like that's like you shouldn't be giving these people money, bro. Yeah, they don't care about you. They want to destroy you. You absolutely shouldn't be paying for them to oppress you. Like it's crazy, suppress you. You know, it's ridiculous.
Something definitely happened after. Honestly, it was after January 6th. That was really the kicker because I went live that day, and that was probably one of my biggest shows ever. I had 16,000 people in chat at one time. You know, it was a huge. I mean, everyone wanted to know what was going on, and I was there, and I came home and did my show. But ever since that moment, it felt like they were like, "Whoa, oh, we really need to get rid of this," because I broke their narrative like that day. I was like, this, every single thing that they're saying is wrong. I was there. None of it is accurate. And I'm actually going to have Brandon on my show. You know, Brandon, of course, he's going to be on my show soon. We were talking yesterday about it. He's going stir crazy because he's on house arrest for doing nothing. Like this guy
on Twitter.
Yo, yeah, he's very active on the internet because that's basically all he's got. Brandon Strock, he's great.
I think he's going to start doing a series with the loved ones and relatives of people who've just had their lives ruined after January 6th. It's crazy. I mean,
after doing
I feel like a lot of us have just gotten so used to all of this stuff with all of the gaslighting of the last couple of years that at this point it feels
decades.
Normal, but none of exactly. But it feels like, but I think it's kind of between the election and the riots and COVID. I feel like it's really been sort of just next level. I mean, when you think about the fact that we watched entire cities burn for 6 months with basically no consequences for any of them, and then to have people have their entire lives ruined for standing outside of a building for an afternoon.
Crazy. Yep. The contrast.
Or being let in through a magnetic locked door.
I literally watched him get let in.
Who opened the door? Who opened that magnetic lock, huh? All these people are like, insurrection. It's like, who opened the magnetic lock? You can't get in there unless they let you in. Prove me wrong.
Bro, I watched it on the news. I watched him get let in. I was literally watching me and
That's the thing is like, we see this stuff. It's not like these videos are even really all that buried or anything, but it's like they have just been so successful at convincing people to believe their words over people's own eyes.
Look at them stampeding. Look at them stampeding in slow motion.
Where's
on their walkers?
Yeah.
Where's Ray Epps? Why isn't he arrested?
Crazy.
There's only one person. There is only one person on any videos that I've seen of all of the footage saying, we got to go inside. We got to go in. And it's Ray Epps. And he's one of the few that isn't arrested. Why? What's the deal there? All right. Obviously, we know the FBI was plotting to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer and planted this pro-Trump person. And then they posted a picture and it had an anti-Trump sign poster in his room. They're like, ooh, shit, we should have scrubbed the internet first. But because it turned out the guy hated Trump. And it was like, oh, snaps. All right, well, it's just an anarchist. And it was like, oh my gosh, you guys already ruined your narrative. But it turns out most of them
didn't care.
It's like the freaking meme of Spider-Man.
FBI.
Like, no, it's this guy. It's like, oh, he's FBI also. It's like, yeah, we really should coordinate, guys.
Yo, the 60s.
And that's why I'm skeptical.
FBI.
That's why I'm skeptical.
FBI have to be laughing at these FBI agents these days.
Caul, where's your head at? You're so quiet today. What's
He's mad quiet.
I've just been listening. I'm listening.
Talk.
I want to hear from you, dog.
With an accent too.
No problem. No worries.
I'm about to smack you.
No,
Wake
man.
up.
I
wasn't sure if you were sleeping or not.
No. I'm not
sleeping. I feel like brooding is your thing.
I can't tell. You got sunglasses
it works
on.
For you.
I promise I haven't been sleeping. I've been listening the whole time. I'm an active listener, man. It's a skill. It's a skill to also.
I can appreciate it. I need to do that.
And when there's more fish jumping out of the water,
I need to learn that quality.
Yeah. It's insane. Look, man, I think
that's enough. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Moving on. I'm just playing. Go, please.
No, it's just, I just think that we're all being kind of mocked by the current administration, and I don't think any of it matters. Like, I remember I said like a week ago how just watch who votes to confirm,
Yeah.
Just watch. They're going to vote. The people that are hemming and hawing, the people that are making all these great points of, we need to see the records. They're just saying it, man. They're just saying it and that's the only reason why they're doing it. They don't care when it's time. Confirmation is happening, man. And then
one of them straight up was like, you know, I respect her as a woman, as a person. If he said woman, I would.
I was about to say.
I'm not talking about that.
If he said woman, watch out for him, bro.
No.
Actually, that did actually happen a couple of times where people said something. And I was like, yeah, but by her own definition. But one of the guys was talking so positively about her, and then I was like, oh, of course, it was a Republican. He's gonna freaking vote yes. And then about halfway through, he's like, but then, you know, we started asking these questions, and based on the things that she did as a judge, proved to me that she would not have Americans' best interest. And all like I'm doing a terrible job of representing what he said, but he basically said, there's no way I would ever want to vote for her, and I think you would be a horrendous Supreme Court justice. And I'm like, thank you. Like, you can respect somebody and think that they're terrible for the job. All right. Yes, she did hold herself well. Right. She did dodge and weave the questions like she probably was supposed to. But that's not what we should see.
No.
Right.
I mean, Murkowski and Romney are both voting yes. It says 2 GOP right there.
Well, of course, Romney's going to vote yes. He's part of
Romney's GOP, is he though? I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mikey, I have to add your details to. Can you just type whatever you want in the private chat? Can you just like
my details?
You're like, where do you want
your links?
Yeah, your links and stuff. Just give me like all your links. I'll post it in the description below.
Sure.
Just to let everyone know where to follow you, because you have your own podcast that you do every so often.
Yes, I have a bunch of my YouTube channel, sort of a menagerie of.
What's your YouTube channel? I'm about to
I need to follow yours too. Mine's just my name, Mike Harlow. What's yours?
Okay. Flawdzilla.
So I actually got rid of. Hold on, let me.
Got you.
How do I bring it back? Dude. There it is. So I got rid of the names, and I actually really liked it. Did you see how I just brought him back?
No, hold on. Let me see here.
You see the screen? You see the names?
Oh yes.
So there's Flawdzilla, Mike Harlow. You can find him. Definitely. We're not logging off. We're not signing off or anything. I'm just letting everyone know. And asking.
And you're back on
Twitter. I want to talk about this crazy thing too. Did you see? And you know what, Mike? I want to ask you something.
Mike Harlow.
Yeah, it's not Mike Harlow, I swear.
Yes.
Definitely follow not Mike Harlow. It's definitely not Mike Harlow.
Gotcha.
Let me ask you, Mike. What do you think about?
Are you hearing me again? 1 second. I feel like there's an echo, and it's very strange.
I don't get an echo.
I'm hearing something.
Oh wait, it's YouTube started playing.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, right, because you.
I was like, why do I hear me? I'm the last fucking thing I want to hear.
So look at this. I want to ask you real quick about this. The "Don't Be a Groomer" bill, or it's actually the parental rights. I don't want to focus on it. I just want to ask you. Focus on parental rights chips away at gay rights. This is an actual Chiron from. Is that how you say it? Chiron? I think so. Chiron from CNN. Do you think your rights are being taken away, Mike? Are you?
All of them. I'm coming from camps.
Who's taking the rights away though? Where are your rights being taken?
So
is it this parental bill?
First of all, I was promised that there would be like gay concentration camps under Trump. I had big plans for them. I was gonna have a party.
They were saying that, didn't they?
It was total letdown.
That's pretty insane, though, that they actually were pushing that.
That's crazy.
And he was
isn't Trump the first president to wave the rainbow flag at a convention?
Yeah,
I didn't see Obama do that. I didn't see Clinton do that. I didn't see Bush do that.
He's also the first president to be okay with gay marriage before becoming president.
Yeah,
right. Obama, like,
everyone else switched,
I think he did that for his second. I was going to pull that card for the second.
Second election. Second time
election. Although I'm not sure about the timeline on that. I
think you're right.
Oh no, it was when he was running. Of course, they evolved the moment that polling evolved.
Like,
I was on record back in the year 2000 talking about how gay people should have all the rights and whatever,
Yep.
you know. It's insane. But people don't even know what's in this bill. None of them have read it. It's 6.5 pages, so it's not
so
like
easy.
it's even a
Just
tough read
read
or
it.
anything. But and the fact that they think not being able to instruct, because the best part of the bill
Crazy,
is it doesn't even say that they can't talk about it. It says they can't talk about it in a way that is not age appropriate. So all of these people flipping out want children from kindergarten to 3rd grade to not only be instructed on sexuality and gender identity, but in an age inappropriate way.
Yeah. Let me just
to really think about that. It's crazy.
From my experience as a kid, I had sex ed for the first time in 5th grade. And I can just tell you from just being in elementary school, I was like a messed up kid. Just like I had a lot on my mind, man.
Yeah.
So if you had introduced all of this extra stuff
on
my already very messed up psyche, just as a kid, like wondering what's going on, what's happening, you know, I was in my head a lot. I would have been it would have been devastating for my development as a human.
Same here. And we got ours in 6th grade, and it was the same thing. It was like I wasn't prepared for that myself in 6th grade.
It was 5th grade for me too, and it was very like
it was fine.
These are words.
It was fine.
These are what words mean. It was very.
I remember my principal took the boys into one room, and then our teacher
we did the same thing.
Took the girls into the other room, and then we had sex ed explained to us. And that was it.
We had sex.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we just had sex in my.
I needed to go to your school.
That you mean that was your sexual education?
Yeah,
that just kind of
That'll be next
for real. Watch, that's like it's a joke.
Because think about it too. One of their big lies that they've made up is they're saying, "Oh, teachers." Remembering that this applies to kids younger or 3rd grade and below. One of the things that they are saying is that it will force teachers to out their gay students to their parents. Who should be out as gay
doesn't make any sense.
In 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade kindergarten?
Right. They think about these kids like they're full-grown adults. That's like the craziest thing.
Yeah, and what I've been been thinking for years is that if these people believe that children in 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade can have a sexual orientation, why would they not believe that they could be having sex?
Yeah.
So I 100% think that's what's coming next.
Slope, man.
You know what? It just dawned on me right now. You know what these teachers are? They're mini cult leaders.
Yeah. They really embrace that role.
Each of them take their classes and turn them into their little cultists.
Yeah.
Like, you will worship me. This is your new flag. Worship this flag. I mean, I've seen videos.
Remember that video?
Actually doing
that literally happened.
I know. That's what I'm referring to. They actually do that. And I agree with Tulsi Gabbard here. Now, Caul, I know you have some reservations about her because
I sure do.
I do.
I agree a little bit.
She says some good shit, but she also endorsed Biden, which
did she?
Says he was a good man. A good man. Okay,
I didn't know that.
Tulsi.
How much were you paid to say that, Tulsi?
I used to ride with her.
So she says this, and I'm like, I gotta get behind this. Listen to this, guys.
You may have seen in the news recently, or you may be a parent who's experienced how parental rights are under attack all across the country as the government tries to usurp parents' rights and responsibility to raise their own children. And we should all support the Parental Rights and Education Bill that recently passed in Florida, which very simply bans government and government schools from indoctrinating woke sexual values in our schools to a captive audience that is by law required to attend. But as I read the legislation, I got to tell you, I was shocked to learn that it only protects kids from kindergarten till 3rd grade.
Same.
3rd grade?
Same.
What about 12th grade?
That's what I said.
Or not at all?
Yes.
Now, government
not at all.
has no place in our personal lives. Government has no place in our bedrooms. Parents are the ones responsible for raising their kids and instilling in them a moral foundation, not the government. Now, the reality that we're facing in this country is our schools are failing.
Truth.
Nationally, 34% of students are below basic reading level in the 4th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder why that happened. I wonder why. How did that happen?
That's crazy.
Illiterate.
That's crazy too.
Yeah.
25% of high school graduate are functionally
Bro, I know some of them.
They can't read.
I know some of them.
1 out of 4 people.
Yeah.
1 out of 4 people can't read coming out of high
school
school.
graduates.
What?
That's wild.
What is happening?
I didn't even realize that's
Wow.
like graduate.
Everything is going according to plan.
Dude, they
Putting Yuri Bezman on.
people are so focused on TikTok. This is what I was talking about earlier with the TikTok generation. They care more about visual stimulation and instant gratification than anything else. No long-term plans, nothing that's going to further their lives. All they want is it now, and I don't care. I just want my emotional side to be hugged forever. All right. Well, that's not how life works.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, get her off the screen.
But it makes sense though that they would try to teach the next generation that.
I mean, she goes on spouting some more facts about this, but
I agree with Tulsi, by the way. I don't have to like her or trust her.
No, I agree. That's what I was saying.
Absolutely,
she's right. Why is this only for K through 3?
That's what
why
we said.
are any teachers allowed to talk to our kids? I don't have kids yet, but why are they allowed to talk to anybody that isn't age appropriate? Like Mikey pointed out, like you can explain it to them if they ask you, sure. But then if it's not age appropriate or if it isn't appropriate at all, like I didn't know, even if my teachers were straight, like gay, straight, like what does it matter? I don't care. Like if you're cool to me, I'm cool to you. If you're my teacher, I want you to teach me what I came to you to teach me.
That's
right?
it.
That's it. Teach me math teacher.
What I want us to remember too, though, is that it's very deliberate why the media and all the cathedral mouthpieces, why they have centered this issue around gay, because they know that there's a lot more consensus with that, and most people really couldn't care less what your sexuality is. And it's definitely a problem, sexuality being pushed on kids, but gender ideology being pushed on kids is the problem.
That's the key right there. That's the key.
It is insane when you see thousands of percentage increases of kids being assigned to gender clinics, and it is insane how we are allowing this to happen. 12-year-old girls being given double mastectomies. It is insane.
And then
you see, go ahead. What are you saying?
Child abuse.
I just want to child abuse. The fact that they're trying to push for laws to take the ability away from the parents to allow these children to mutilate themselves to potentially sever their ties from having children in the future, which is I think that is the goal at the end. That's it. That's the number one goal of these people.
That's what I was going to say.
Don't want the population to go up. They want it to go down. The Georgia Guidestones, I don't know who put them up, but I'm sure it's someone affiliated with Soros. This could be conspiracy theory.
It always is.
I don't care. They want us not to populate anymore. They want to castrate the children so they are not giving birth and they can't continue the population on this planet. They want the plebs to die.
What the hell?
Sorry,
just got assassinated, bro.
I agree.
Webcam.
Mikey was just taken out first. I'm sure.
Speaking too much.
My goodness. All right. I have some more stuff.
Hold on, let me say this. This is what I was going to say about that.
Please do. Yeah, go ahead.
I do think that even this the transgender playing sports with the gender that they're transitioning into, I think that is them leading into saying, okay, well, yeah, no, it's fair. How about we be able to transition them before they go through puberty, then, to make it easier. So when it does become fair. They're trying to like walk us into that, basically. If you're not okay with it, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that next.
Yeah,
it's already happening.
To me, to add to what Flawed just said, they are constantly, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, seeing how much further the line can be pushed. And they're just going to keep nudging and nudging and nudging and nudging. And there's no stopping that train. It's only ever going to keep going in one direction until something happens.
Until someone stops or until we're all dead.
Which is why I was talking to you about how I'm like, maybe it's not such a bad idea for the union to maybe not be a union. I don't know, man, because it seems like...
you're talking about the United States.
I'm talking about the United States, because
that's
we don't have
statement, though.
It's a bold statement. I know, but like I said,
and you're in LA. Agents,
it's crazy.
You're in LA.
I'm in Hollywood. It's crazy, brother.
You guys are both in the belly of the beasts, right?
I know. I was gonna say that at the beginning of the show, like, hey, you're my East Coast neighbor in Sacramento. What's up?
What is going on over there, Mikey?
Mike is a professional.
I know.
They're trying to take him out.
Sorry, don't ever buy
it just feels like Americans' values are so completely separate. Like I was talking to you about last night,
right.
Adam. People can't even agree anymore on what a woman or a man is. Why are we still doing this? Like maybe it's time. Maybe it's
some
time
people.
But I think this is on purpose.
I think
that's
a very small percentage of the population.
I agree with that.
I agree.
That's just one. That's just one of many cultural hills that people are fighting on. That it's just crazy.
But this is on purpose. They're creating these like they're making these divisions more important than they actually were. It wasn't just like this like 15, 20 years ago. People could coexist for the most part.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm not trying to be negative when I say that maybe that's the best option. It's just,
no, I mean,
it seems like it feels like even if we can't agree on what a man or woman is, there's a lot of vitriol and hate and refusal to even listen to the other side.
Yeah,
across the board, it's horror. It's horrific the levels that it's at.
So they should just put the rights back into the states again. I don't think that it needs to be not a union.
That's my thing. See, I agree with that.
The power goes back to the people.
Yeah.
Get rid of the Patriot Act. Get rid of the National Defense Authorization Act. Get rid of this shit.
Well, it's also like, why are all the other states getting up in Florida's business? It's the United States of America. If you like what Florida's doing, go there. If you don't like it, don't go there. I don't see Florida telling California how to run things.
That's true.
I don't see that happening. Like, it's supposed to be whichever state fits you the best. That's where you should go. That's what should be happening, in my opinion.
I can't have abortions anymore. Or, well, maybe you should rethink your life choices.
I thought that was someone else.
Yeah,
I did not know that was you, Adam. I wasn't looking at your score. I was looking at Caul. I thought someone.
That's because I pulled out my whiny ass entitled bitch voice. That's what that was. I don't often use that voice, but I see it though. These people are complaining that they won't be able to have abortions anymore.
Crazy.
Really? You're complaining that you can't like.
Yo, someone sent me a picture of an aborted baby. I was like, bro, I used to be like, okay, well, after a certain amount of time, now I'm just like, nah, totally against abortion. I'm good. I don't, not even at a week pregnant. I'm good.
When you empathize with the kid, all of a sudden you really don't like abortion anymore.
Yeah.
If you're the kid, suddenly you want to live, right? You have to put yourself in other people's shoes. That's
certain cases, but that's 1% of the situation, under 1% of the situation.
And I think the pro-choice crowd is very, and I know, having been a liberal most of my life, is very shielded from the reality of abortion, what it actually entails, what a baby at those stages actually looks like. They have no idea. They've never been exposed to this.
Yep, that's a fact. That's why I was like that. I was speaking on the situation, had no idea what I was talking about. Like, free. Yeah, pro-choice. I literally had no idea what I was talking about.
You know, if you're gonna eat meat, you should know where it's coming from and what process it comes from. I give major respect to people that hunt themselves.
Yeah.
The same thing with abortions. If you're gonna go there, you have to see you should see everything.
Yeah.
You should see what it means.
They should make a way where you can do it yourself, like the machines where you got to push the button yourself and actually take responsibility for that. That's what it should be.
I didn't mean to bring it into.
No, it's a real thing. This is real life, bro.
I know, you know what? It's true. I know, and there's so, you know, I'm always asking like, how do we fucking solve shit? You know, how do we get out of this freaking pit that we're in?
You do ask that every week.
Well, I want to figure it out, and I can't.
Yeah, no, it's a good question.
But without asking it, without keeping those wheels moving, all of the stuff that we've been chatting today, it's like we got even an inch forward. Like they are pushing hard to change everything, right? So we need to be there pushing back.
Yeah.
Also.
Facts.
So if that's what I can do, like what can I do? I can talk about it. I can make you, the viewers, the people out there that are watching right now, like maybe you could do something. Maybe you could talk to someone else who can do something. We can collectively make a difference if we're talking about this stuff. That's why I love having these kind of discussions to really try to change things, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I got a bunch of super chats. I'm going to read a bunch. I do have this thing with Colin Kaepernick, but honestly, I don't think he's worth my time.
I hate this dude. Now he has to be let back in, right?
Does anybody care? Does anybody want to talk about it?
I don't.
All right.
I hate that dude, bro.
I'm done.
We're all just wishing we could have that much slavery.
Dude, I'm kind of just pissed.
For real.
I'm kind of pissed today. Have you noticed?
I
No.
noticed. I heard
I'm a
you say
little
the F
annoyed.
word. I heard you say the SH word.
I
was
smiled
like,
when
damn,
you said
Adam's
the
going
F word.
in today, bro.
It
You
is
said the F word. I was
based,
like, it's a different
this
day,
is
bro.
based
Worth
Monday,
$20
based
million.
after
Yeah,
He's
that's
worth $20 million.
slave.
20
So
million.
slavery.
Yeah,
I
it's very
take
wealthy.
that kind of slavery.
Yeah, he's so oppressed.
Well, that's because
So is
Nike gave
slave.
him insane amounts of money to be their
Yeah.
virtue signal
Yeah.
poster boy.
Yeah,
Stand there
Yep.
and say like, what
Black
would the ad
people.
say?
I'm very light skinned. Trust me,
Basically.
I'm so light skinned.
Oh
but I'm
man, and you were given a fantastic life from a family
black.
that
Yeah, like
is
never
white.
had any kind of
Mhm.
suffering.
This
Oh
guy.
man.
Anyway, yeah,
Oh
you're right.
my
It's
goodness.
like the
I hate that
Grammys.
dude, bro.
Did anyone know about the Grammys? I don't
I
care
didn't.
about the
I
Grammys.
I was
just know
watching
that it
WrestleMania.
happens.
All I
Yeah,
know is Louis C.K. won the Grammy for
He
best
did.
comedy, and I was like, "Hey,
Did he?
cool!"
Mhm.
I heard that, and it's like,
They're
you know
trying to bring
what?
him back?
Good,
Okay.
because
I love you, Louis
cancel
CK,
culture
bro.
tried so hard
I
when
love
he
Louis
did
CK.
absolutely nothing wrong.
He literally did
He
nothing
did
wrong.
something weird,
Yeah, but he literally
sure,
did nothing wrong.
but he
That's
asked
crazy.
everybody. Everyone said it cool. He
Yeah.
started jerking it, and they were like,
Yep.
"Whoa, this isn't cool." And he's like,
Bro,
"What
that
else?"
situation is what makes me so mad at women in America
It's
these
like,
days,
he
bro. I'm like,
asked.
yo,
You said
like,
The
yes.
gay people would be so not phased by that. That wouldn't even be like a top 20 crazy experience.
I mean,
I'd be like,
how
oh,
can
I
you
was
be
so angry
upset?
with women.
Well, you're
they would just be
emotionally
mad that he's
scarred
not
now.
cute.
That's the thing right
He did
there.
not do anything. Would you say?
If Chris Hemsworth went to in that room with them and was like,
He's
"Hey,
not
would you
cute.
mind if I like
Yeah.
jerked off and just
Yep.
like shot my load into there?" They'd be like, "Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Can we jerk
Absolutely.
off while you're jerking off?"
Absolutely.
They would totally be down.
Absolutely.
That's like those posters that are like, catcalling is not okay, and there's this huge long list of like things that you can't do, but it's like only if they're attracted to you, you
Yeah.
can do all of those things.
Yep.
If
Yep.
you're ugly and they're not into you, you can't do any of those things. Good
Yep.
luck. All right. The
That's a
woman's just
fact.
gonna be like, sexual harassment. But
That's a
if
fact.
she's into you, then you can do all those things.
Oh, he's
Yep.
flirting. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that's a fact.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Oh, the cat's gone. The cat has
Where'd he go?
a rare occurrence.
The
So
cat.
there-
back.
see
he's
that.
almost never not there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. But WrestleMania was yesterday too. If you guys didn't see that.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Stone Cold came back, bro.
I heard that
Really?
it was his
Yeah.
final.
Didn't know
It was
that.
final match, right?
Yeah.
It was his
It
send
was
off.
crazy. He went
guess
in, bro.
he
After
gave a
19
stunner.
years.
Wow.
19
He
years.
good?
He hasn't wrestled for 19 years, and he came
Wait,
back and did a
He
whole
hasn't
match.
wrestled
Is he
for
good?
19 years.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty good.
Dang,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He took
Wow.
some bumps
I
and
heard he
everything.
gave,
I was like, damn.
What's the guy's name?
Pat
freaking-
McAfee?
No,
Vince
the main
McMahon?
dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Vince
McMahon.
McMahon.
He-
Yeah,
You know this guy.
Oh, Vince
Yeah.
McMahon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He gave
Yeah.
McMahon the freaking stunner.
He did.
I heard
He gave him a
about it.
stutter. He gave Pat McAfee a stutter. He gave Kevin Owens a stunner. He went in. It was like a fucking 30-minute match. I was like,
Hell
damn,
yeah.
I did not expect that. He took
That's
bumps, went down. I was like, yo, respect it.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's
man.
from what
Attitude
I like
era,
to
man.
call, one of the golden era
Yeah.
of wrestling, because
Attitude
when I
era
was
is
a
the golden era.
teenager, like when I was a young teen, actually preteen, I liked wrestling.
Oh, hell yeah.
I remember when The Rock first came on the
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah,
And
Rocky Maivia.
Undertaker was absolutely my homie.
Yeah.
All right.
He
There's
got
a
he got
reason-
inducted into the Hall of Fame this
I know. I saw,
this
and he got his
WrestleMania.
own statue. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Shout out to the Undertaker. I would love to have him on my
That's
show and just
dope.
talk
You
about
got
his
that
life.
button. That
Yeah,
was dope as
I
hell.
got a few. This is for my Twitch channel, but I don't. I was actually thinking about going
Go to
live on
Twitch.
Twitch later. So I'm kind of a masochist. I have a level 1 character with level 1 weapons,
Elden Ring?
and I'm attempting to beat Elden Ring with a level 1 character
That's
with
pretty
no
sweaty.
upgrades.
You're
I
bugging.
don't think anyone's
You're out of
done it
control,
yet.
bro.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but I am super overpowered level 1 now, so I'm invading with it, and it is so much fun. I am absolutely destroying people. It
Nice.
feels so good. I mean, I'm literally level 1, and they could be up to level 20, so I could be facing level 20s, but I'm nearing the end of the game
How does that
with
even
my
work?
level 1. So it's just yeah, it's fun. I
That's
like
wild. I don't even know how that's possible, bro. I really got to get more into that game. I haven't played a game since last week.
Caul, you've been playing Resident Evil 2. That's a throwback.
Ooh,
Dude,
fire,
I got
fire.
frustrated earlier because
Damn.
First
I
of all, the
beat that recently.
jump scares are insane, dude. So that
Yeah.
was rattling the hell out of me on stream, and then I had to like figure out puzzles. And then I mean,
that.
have you played Resident Evil? You haven't, right?
No,
You
I
haven't
beat
played
Resident Evil.
2.
I beat Resident Evil 2, the new one, the remake.
It's dope. It's definitely tough when you're on stream and you're sucking or like you're
I didn't play
stuck
it
in
on
a
stream.
spot. Like, but it is.
Mike, do you
couldn't
play
play it on
games?
stream.
You're a gamer.
I only played like stupid. Sorry, I don't know why my camera's all laggy. I only played like stupid Nintendo Switch games. Like I got really into Cuphead. Have you played
Cuphead, I
that?
love
Dope.
Cuphead.
Yeah.
I don't
Cuphead's
even know.
fire.
It took me like a year, but I
What?
finally.
I don't even know.
Cuphead is
Oh,
fire.
it's an awesome platformer, Adam.
Yeah, that's a
2-dimensional, like
fire
old
game.
1920s art style.
Oh,
platformer.
Music
cool.
is
So good.
fire.
Really
Soundtrack's
good.
Mikey,
fire,
Mike,
gameplay's
your
fire.
mic is cutting out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
badly.
reload this. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Cuphead's fire, man.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, I think I actually saw it, and I do.
Co-op.
It's got
It's
that.
hard.
Is it co-op? Cool.
I think it
I
is,
like
'cause know
hard.
kids-
I'm
yeah.
playing Elden Ring as a
Yeah.
level 1,
Yeah, so
trying
there
to
you
beat
go,
the
yeah.
game.
It's a
I
very
think
hard game, though.
I like it hard.
You should
It
try it.
actually, I'm actually enjoying how difficult the game is. It's changing the game completely to me because I have
Yep.
to rethink the way that I go at bosses and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But then I feel like a freaking nightmare.
Monster.
I'm a monster when I'm invading, dude. It is just ridiculous. Who is the new guy? That's Mikey Harlow. He's been on the show before.
That's the dude.
Yeah, I asked him last week if you want to join
Hey,
us. Base
I'm
app.
happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy
you got
way
him
better.
come
Yeah,
through.
way better. Very nice.
Oh, good.
I'm
I'm
right,
glad I
let's get
spent
into
all this money on a damn MacBook for it to do this shit.
All right, and it's cutting out again.
Yeah, they did it good.
That's unfortunate. It was smooth for a second there.
It was for
Let
1
me
second.
just I saw Robert Wiles in chat. I saw him super chat and his super chat disappeared. So let me just go grab that real quick.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah, really loud.
Very
though.
loud,
I'm
though,
gonna
yeah.
turn it down a little bit. I got you.
Have
I
you
can
played
turn you down.
Seafood yet, Adam?
Seafood? No.
You still haven't? Damn. You got to
Mike, you say something real quick?
Seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah,
Seafood?
that's way. Yeah,
No,
that's way better. I got
S-I-F-U.
it. Seafood. SIFU.
Yeah.
Robert Wiles starting off with 10. Thank you so much. He says, I hope this makes Betty smile and Diana Francisco smile. I'm feeling a bit better. Doc said the screws are loose and it needs an MRI now to get a fake new leg. Friday, be blessed. Kriegel Coffee #1. Again, thanks.
True.
All right, Robert. Yep. I
I said my screws are loose too.
Ryu says, any update on the PO box? No, I'm still working. I'm waiting for something specifically before I do that. Jim Bob for 10 says Tim said he'd open a coffee shop. He said he'd fill it with Krigler coffee. Obviously, kind of a joke. Yes, it was said on April 1st. I, of course, would believe it 100%. The first time and only time he mentioned.
I told people I got banned from YouTube on April 1st, and people believe me.
I didn't do a joke. I could have.
I did.
I
did
honestly,
a whole graphic design.
Every time I was like, "What do I say?" And I'm like, every like joke revolved around making fun of Tim, and it's like I love making fun of Tim, and people get so mad at me when I make fun of Tim.
For that, man.
And I'm like, I made fun of Tim for years, and people had no idea who I was.
Anything.
And I made fun of him every day live to his face.
You're
and
not allowed
people
to say
loved
his
it.
name. You're not allowed to
I
say his
get
name
fired
anymore.
and I make fun of Tim, and I'm like this like devil for making fun of Tim, and I'm like, but it's so fun. He's so easy to make fun of.
I don't get why it's an issue.
I like making fun of Tim. I make fun of my friends even more, and then when my friends fire me from an awesome podcast, I make fun of them more. Like that's just how it works. I should be allowed to make fun of Tim. I don't care anymore. I've been rather.
It really shouldn't be an issue to me.
I actually have been rather spicy. I really don't care anymore. But Jim again continue to super chat. He says Ian said he loved your coffee too. Just thought to shout it was cool if he makes coffee. We know who the OG is. Well, thank you. Yeah, I know everyone's making the quartering's making some coffee.
Really?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but he sent me a message on Twitter that just said, "Hey, I started my coffee company. I have to destroy you now." And I'm like,
that's
okay,
not cool.
Good luck making fresh coffee. Like
I don't like that.
People don't do fresh coffee because it's different. You have to.
I don't
order
like the
it,
idea of that.
And then it roasts
you up
it.
and saying that.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't like that.
It doesn't. You know what? It's all in good fun.
No, but it seems like he's just trying to like jumping in your lane. That's all it seemed like to me. Like he's trying to, hey, look, it's all in good fun. I'm jumping right in your lifestyle and gonna take your lane. Like I don't play that shit.
Well,
that's just me. I don't. That's not cool to me.
Well, you have to. If you know the quartering much, I feel like I've grown to know him. I
watched his videos a few times.
He's been on my show. His currency is clout. He deals and not necessarily with me. You know what I mean? But it's part of a language that he speaks well. Okay. If you watch him, you would understand.
I've watched a few of his videos. I have.
He monetizes it and he does it well. You know, so like I know that it's like poking fun at like your brother kind of vibe. Like it doesn't faze me. Good luck. Make a coffee company. Anyone who's tried my coffee tells me they love it because it is fresh coffee.
That's
like,
your lane.
I love fresh coffee. That's why. I mean, there's
your coffee's fire.
Thank you.
Your coffee is fire.
I need to get some.
It's
broke within like.
Bro, it's amazing. It's legit amazing. Like, and I'm not just saying it. It's legit.
Keurigs for lazy people. I said it. That's right. I said it.
I'm switching.
Keurigs for lazy people.
That's right. I said it.
All right. I mean, people ask me to make those K-cups, and I'm like, you don't need them. Get the refillable thing. K-cups are terrible. Don't use them.
They're bad
get the thing that you can refill with actual coffee. Put it in your K-cup machine. It's the same thing, but you get good coffee out of it instead. Like it works just the same. All right, let me go.
Yo, his coffee's amazing though, Mikey. You should get it.
Robert Wiles celebrating 16 months as a member. That is a long time. Thank you, Robert. Says I missed being able to be here. My pain was so bad. It still is, but thanks for all the prayers and well wishes. You all have blessed souls. Adam, Darth, and Flawdzilla. Thank you very much, Robert. Appreciate that long time support.
That's a long time, man.
Let's see here. Bird Gang says something new finally happened today. I can see the live indicator for your channel on my subscription bar.
Wait, what?
And that hasn't been a thing. Wow. I'm curious how long that's been.
Let me go see this.
That's
Let me
awesome.
Go see this real quick.
It's nice to know that I'm actually finally being seen by YouTube. Maybe finally they were like, oh shit, Elon might buy us out. Like, oh man, maybe we gotta like change the algorithm a little bit.
How do I see it?
They do that shit on mine too.
Mark, just go to the YouTube's main page and it'll be on the left. And if it's not on the left, hit the little 3 things on the top to like open the sidebar for it to Alex Brewer is saying in chat, first time I saw Adam's live notification today is today. Wow. Interesting. Well, thank you all for hanging out and tuning in. I appreciate that. If you did notice that I went live and you came, I know a lot. No,
I came to your live stream. Don't play
phrasing.
I said I came to the live stream. My bad.
Abe is great. Says Elon is a G. Imagine when SpaceX goes public, he might become the first trillionaire. That's crazy. That's a good point.
I've been seeing that live. Okay, so yeah, that's not new for me.
Okay, all right, good.
All right.
Quesadilla is saying from 10 says waiting in the hospital near the bay, watching that healing blood enter my veins. Wow, that's graphic.
That is
having my last meal before my open heart. Dang.
Damn.
Do you think you could direct some people to my GoFundMe?
I'll direct you to some prayers, bro. That's wild, man.
What is it? Wait, Quesadilla, what is it? I don't know it offhand. But let me know. I don't know how to send them to your GoFundMe if you don't tell me what it is. The answer is yes. I mean, sure. Yeah, I'd love to support myself. I'll throw you a little money for that. I actually helped support Robert Wiles with his GoFundMe for his.
You're a real one, bro.
Plug. May he rest in peace. Lance Johnson says, God bless you and your wife, Adam. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Snowboard Dan says, I think people who take that many selfies deep down suffer from some kind of depression or insecurity or lack of self validation.
Yeah, facts.
Right?
I agree.
Most of those people are desiring to be validated by anyone because they did not get it from their fathers.
Yeah. Facts.
You're right about that. And
I specifically chose fathers for a reason.
Specifically fathers. It is.
I think you're right.
Because they think, well, what do I see? What are they seeing? Right? They're seeing other women now do this. This is going on for such a long time that there's a whole new generation from this. All right.
Yep.
And it's a serious issue where
Wild.
people need to get validation. Like mothers, they give you like emotional support and nurturing support. That's what the mother does. The father goes like this. Life sucks.
Yeah.
Learn how to handle that shit show of a life and make sure you are able to stand up. Not saying that a mother couldn't do that or that a father isn't nurturing, but on primarily that is the case. And the lack of fatherless homes is a huge epidemic.
It's the biggest issue in America, I think. I think it literally causes almost everything out here.
Yeah.
Yep. The
Literally,
nuclear family and the nuclear family is trying to be destroyed.
Yeah, for a reason.
That is
that's the communism, man.
Didn't they say that's part of whiteness is like a nuclear family?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And intelligence and like just having
like that's insane.
Just normalness, normalcy.
And I think all these things are taken way too lightly. Having kids, getting married to somebody that you're just going to end up divorcing
on purpose. I didn't even think about that.
Lightly to the point that I'm like, maybe divorce should have more of a stigma than it does.
True.
Yeah, that was a good
marriage
point,
is something serious.
That was a very good
so
point.
is abortion. So are these things that the lack of accountability in all these younger generations is so sad. It is just sad. My goodness, the tweets.
That was a great point.
The visions of America from non-Americans, like think about the way Russia looks at America or China looks at America or India. Like, have you heard the Indian news and how freaking on point the Indian news? I listen to the Indian news.
College, right?
I mean,
Indians go to college the most
now,
in America.
They have their biased news, but I've listened to a couple of the Indian news. It's in English, and it's like, damn, they're like on point. And damn, are they calling out America? And I'm so embarrassed because I'm American. Like I'm embarrassed because they're focusing on the freaking crazies, and they're like making it seem like that's what. Because those people
push
the hardest.
Yep.
That's why. Because those people are pushing harder than I am. They're pushing harder than you are.
Yep.
And why? Because they want to make the change. They want to be lazy. They want the people who worked hard's money. That's what they want. They want to get by life without any accountability. That's why they want abortions. That's why they want communism. That's why they want to do nothing.
You know what I think the issue is, though?
Selfies and get likes online.
I think that a normal person doesn't want to impose on other people. That's why we aren't pushing back so hard. I feel like they're willing to just force everyone to. Yeah,
they're willing to impose. Period. That's
and normal people are like, no, I'd rather people make things.
No, don't
their
mess
own
with me. I'm not gonna mess with you. They're like, all right, well, if you don't want to mess with me, I'll mess with your kids.
Yeah,
it's like
literally,
no, and that's the new fight, which is insane.
Legit.
And
good point too. That's another good point.
At least that will wake these people up.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't capitulate to it.
Maybe.
I mean, some of the people, it's like their only concern in
You're
life.
cutting out so bad.
You're cutting out.
I
can't hear you,
so
man.
bad, bro.
Sorry, Doc.
It's like
Caul. What
I heard capitulate. That's all I heard.
I lost my point. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Matrix for 25 says here because of flawed.
Real one.
Didn't know you before. Didn't know Darth. Didn't know rap either. And now I'm raging with the Brave in my car when I work. You're a beast to having him on base AF. You bring such diverse convo. Thank you. Thank you for that support, Matrix. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot,
man.
Yeah, I really do enjoy. I really kind of.
Where do you get this?
I'm gonna. So my Monday show, I really want to kind of set it apart from my normal daily show. I'm gonna be a little spicier.
I can tell. I like it.
And this vibe that I need to be more aggressive because we all need to be more aggressive.
Yep.
And I'm not saying physically. I'm saying know your shit mentally, logically, so that you can talk. And Jordan Peterson was explaining
to get dangerous. I remember.
Well, he was actually, that's also a good point. I wasn't even going to say that.
Oh.
He was saying he's at his best when he's calm and collected. when he loses his cool, which we're all human beings, it's very easy to succumb to that, right?
Yep.
But when we don't, when we maintain that smoothness of you're cool, I'm not letting your emotions affect me. Okay.
Yep.
When you're able to do that, you get your point across, and you more often than not will win the conversation. Look at his interviews. All right. When he loses his cool, that's what they show, and they cut it and edit it and whatever.
Yep.
But as Flawed, you just pointed out, he also said you got to be a monster, but you have to, it can't be by accident.
Yep.
You have to choose to be a monster and then choose not to use that, you know? And then Joe Rogan responded perfectly. He said, it's better to be a soldier in the garden than a gardener in war.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be. We need to get more aggressive. So Base Staff Mondays, I'm not going to be my normal self anymore. I mean, this is me, right? I need
this feels like
outlet.
This is you. This feels like it's you.
Yeah,
man, honestly. I am way more pissed off than what I've showed today. Okay,
I could tell. You got strong in there a few times, bro. You was like,
yeah, I can't even explain why, because I'm not allowed to talk about this shit on my show.
Rumble, bro. You got to get that Rumble going.
I know I need a Rumble, but I want to upload some stuff. I have a bunch of articles that I have so many articles. Like my tabs are a hot mess. If you saw my tabs, I know you've got the same thing, Flood.
Yeah.
Got so many tabs, all these different articles. I'm like, this is an interesting conversation that I want to talk about. But I am becoming that monster on purpose.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
I like it, man.
I really, I've listened to Jordan Peterson for a long time. I think he is a freaking treasure of one of the best things that has ever come out of Canada.
I agree.
Besides maple syrup.
And hockey.
Yeah.
I don't really mess with hockey too much.
Yeah. I mean,
remember Degrassi?
I'm a Blackhawks fan.
Degrassi. You said you're a black man?
Blackhawks fan. My goodness.
I was like, yo, you're right. We don't
only on the inside or below the waist. I mean, it depends on the joke. It depends on the era we're allowed to say certain jokes. I don't know anymore. That used to be allowed. Now
I'm here, so you can say whatever you want.
Okay, good. Thank you.
When I'm here, you can say it.
Dat Simple Nope says 3 words. Tig old biddies. Are we talking about? Jen Psaki. That must be what it is. Yeah.
Does she have tig old biddies?
I don't think she does.
Does she? I
don't know.
She really? I don't know.
I've never really paid
I
attention.
am not attracted to her.
I feel like I would have noticed
at all.
She did though.
Zero.
I feel like I really would have noticed.
Nothing. Zero. There's nothing. I bet Mikey's more attracted to her than I am.
She looks like she would taste like sour milk.
It wouldn't surprise me if she had a dick. That's the point where I'm at.
And it would be it wouldn't be a nice one.
Yo, this show is wild, bro.
Oh my God.
It,
I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, here. Maddie says, I used to love when Kaylee McEnany would say, I'm so glad you asked, because it meant a reporter was about to get roasted. I know, it's so true. Well, she knew how, like, she had the best part about knowing when what they were going to bring up. She already knew. So like they would say it and she'd be like, yep, that BS, that gaslight bullshit that the media is spinning around. Yeah, all right. Let me handle that real quick. I already prepared because I already knew you were going to ask this stupid question. Where Jen Psaki's like, well, thank you for asking that wonderful question. As you know, that question's already been debunked by the news.
Literally every time. Literally she said, we already answered that. So
stupid. Julianne says,
can you imagine Kaylee McEnany's husband?
Wait, what?
An argument.
No, I can't.
Never happened.
Dude,
she'd like ask her something about doing the dishes. Sucks. She'd take out the binder. Glad you asked.
Oh, baby boy. My baby boy.
Mike, your mic is just. What mic are you using? What are you using for a mic?
My baby boy.
I can't even hear that. The response. I want to hear it, but I can't hear it.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better. You don't have to yell so much. So, my goodness, relax.
You guys see how big my dog got?
And I didn't even hear you say sorry there. It said it works until it doesn't. So, all right. Well,
So my gator babies.
Yeah, it is frustrating. I heard that though.
My gator
It's weird. I can hear. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Like, no, no, I can't hear you anymore. Man, that dog's getting huge.
He's
wow.
giant, man. He's a giant.
What's the dog's name again?
Gator.
Gator. Dude, Gator is huge. Look at that dude.
What dog is that?
Oh my god.
Hold on,
I gotta give him the full camera.
Oh my god, he's huge. He's doing too much work over here.
How old is he? Like 6 months? 8
3
months?
3 months.
3?
Yeah. 3 months.
Oh my god. Has Mo shown that she can be alpha too, or is it just too late?
She just started now, and it's working.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just
Mo,
started.
you gotta get on that, or else you're gonna lose it forever.
I literally hear her sometimes now, like she like randomly yells now. I'm like, oh, she wants me talking to him now. She just started this recently, the past 2 days.
That's good. That's good,
and it's working.
You gotta. You have to prove that you are the adult.
Yeah,
you are the parent,
the pack leader,
or else you're done.
If we didn't have trainer, like we bought a trainer, we ordered like whatever, hired a trainer for 6 sessions. If we didn't have her, she would have never done it, because I told her the whole time, like, yo, you have to put your foot down with him. She's like, he's just so cute. And the trainer's like, yo, don't do that. He's gonna get out of control. And now she listens.
I'll be right back. By the way, I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Cool.
Word.
Julianne says U.S. State Department spokesperson Jen Psaki praises beautiful Russian culture. Title of article with pic 2 from Moscow Times website. Wait, is this an actual thing? Hold on, I have to look this up.
What is it? I missed it. Sorry.
I'm about to show you if it's a real thing, because it'll pop up if it's real.
Chuck Norris says growl at the dog.
Oh, this is picture. I've seen this picture many times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. U.S. State Department spokesperson Jen Psaki. No. Beautiful Russian culture.
Look at her hat, bro.
2014. Wow. John Kerry, of course. They probably flew there on a private jet.
We have the most corrupt government. Like, I'm like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I agree.
You can't even be proud to be an American. You can't be a patriot, but you could be a Russian patriot in America and be fine with that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
The Last Crow, celebrating 8 months, says, I miss Orange Man bad. Kaylee was also smart and super hot. Question, what kind of following / how many followers do you require to be on your show?
It's natural, bruv.
Yeah, I mean, I'm finding myself I'm getting full of I really like having
you have
guests,
a lot of people on your show,
and now I have a lot of people trying to get on my show and talk, which is really cool.
That's fine.
So pretty much all of April is kind of full. My Monday show is Mikey's back. I'm bring him back in. See if that works.
I hope this is better.
Oh my gosh, night and day, dude. Way better.
Much better.
And the angle too. I like the angle as well.
Yeah. And you're gone again.
No.
Now, why do I hear that, but not your other stuff?
What?
Say anything right now.
Anything.
I hear him. I hear him.
I hear a double though.
That's weird. All right.
Sorry,
I think it works. No,
no,
it's all good. We're in the super chat.
There's like a hex put on
it was smooth for like the segments, like we were talking about stuff, so it's all gravy. Let's see. Oh yeah, but to answer your question, Last Crow, I don't really have an answer to that. I mean, it's the farm engineer was just somebody that was posting. He's post stuff about homesteading, and I was like, that's really cool. Like, I want to know more about that.
Things happen organically.
He just kind of came on my show. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what would you want to talk about? Like, what do you do? Like, what? I don't know.
He raises crows.
The last, he's the last one. So
true.
How does
maybe
he
he's
raise
making
them?
the next crow.
It's like yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe. I was the crow for Halloween many times.
Where are you? I love that
because I had the hair and the bone structure, so it worked out really well. Caleb Foster. I don't know if. Oh my gosh. I have my. I'll get it. I'll get it for the next time. I'll find it. I'll find it and snap a photo and post it on Twitter.
I'm about to say upload it. Yeah,
and I'll tag you guys.
Okay.
When I find it, I have my bin of pictures So I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Actual photos, physical, like they used to do. Sonny for $20. Thank you, Sonny. Says they want a generation who is qualified only to work in fast food and retail.
Agreed.
That add it to the list of things they want.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep, I agree 100%. Sonny also another 20. Thank you, Sonny. That's $40. Wow. That sounded bad. Nothing wrong with fast food or retail jobs, but no, there's nothing wrong with it. But there is something wrong with them wanting the entire population of the new generation only smart enough to only work those jobs. That's what you were referring to. I totally.
I'm not the one echoing. Am I?
It's not me. I mean, I have this.
Is it me? Probably me.
I haven't changed anything.
I don't hear any echo.
I literally haven't changed anything.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys hear an echo?
I hear an echo.
I only hear it from you.
See, I hear when you talk.
Damn it.
All right. Well, you two. Wait, hold on. Let me
see if I mute myself.
Hello. No, I'm still echoing.
It's flawed. Ha! Got him.
How am I echoing?
All right, he's gone. All right, let's just get rid of flawed. No more echo. Echo's gone. No, I'm just kidding. You're back. Let's see, where were we? Arkansas. Hey, what's up, Ark? Hey guys, Caul, can you check your Discord's DMs? I hate that Susan is getting her share of the super chat, but I have a pertinent question for Adam. Thanks.
Do you want me to read that now?
Can you just send it to me so I can read it?
I can. Yeah. No problem.
Just copy pasta. I mean, what is it, like a novel?
It's
Vicidius for 20 says, notice how we never hear about the Munchausen by Proxen anymore. Used to be a bunch of cases in the news 15 years back. Wherever did they go? Almost like they found a socially acceptable war to harm their child for attention. Damn, Mike, you want to take this?
Spot freaking on. The whole country developed Munchausen by proxy.
Yo, it's insane. Let's see. Yes, I think there's Rumbles. Rumble does do memberships. I think. I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that yet. I don't know much about Rumble, but I do know that
it's a locals.
Bro, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I have my locals set up. Oh, you're still echoing?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I've muted everything.
Interesting. It might just. You sure tab is not open? Am I echoing for you, or is it just for you?
No.
All three guests echo. It's on Adam's side. Really, my side?
I don't know, but I can hear it when I talk. Hey.
Cancel.
Did it just stop?
No. What the hell?
I don't have any tabs open.
I've literally muted everything.
I don't even know. Ask Viva how Rumble chat works. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mikey is echoing, says Metastep. I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know, man.
Let me see.
I feel cursed with tech tonight.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Anyway, D what? Thank you very much for that little fox thing. That's cute. Rose says no echo from Adam, just Mike and Flawdzilla, and Caul's not even saying anything this episode. So, Quesadilla says, "How do you solve it? Listen to the Cheshire Cat."
Cheshire Cat for the win.
I don't know what you were talking about, but tell me how to give people where to go for your Give, Send, Go. Or wait, is it a GoFundMe? Are you using GoFundMe? Did I? You're using GoFundMe? Please.
Yeah, he said GoFundMe.
Please stop using that horrendous site.
Mm-hmm.
Give, Send, Go. My microphone is picking up the audio. What? It's in here.
That's the same thing with me. I don't know what is going on.
There's no way. Now Caul is echoing. Why are you guys echoing so much?
What is going on?
How? It's Mike's cell phone. No, but we took him out. Mike.
Yo. Nah, see, I'm still echoing.
I've mine.
Mike, See, but now they're telling me that all three of you are echoing, which doesn't make any sense at all, because that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. I haven't changed anything either. So all of my settings have been the same for all of my guests always.
I literally unmuted. I mean, I literally muted every single thing that I have. I'm unplugging mics. I'm trying everything.
My speaker. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not echoing, so ha ha ha. All you sound like fools. Jake says, curious on Mike's health update on his bone cancer.
This is my stalker. I have a police report. Dude,
joke.
If you want to keep stalking me, I can send it to your employer. The name of them starts with S. So just stop stalking me. You're not coming to the event I'm speaking at, and that's that.
All right, stop stalking him. It's weird that you're stalking him. So
weird as hell.
All right, well, I'm going to disregard this person. But thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat, though.
I think this is 35 of the last shows I've been on that he's at.
Wow. Oh my God, he was on the last time. He showed up the last time too. You were on the show. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wow. People are weird as hell, bro.
The Schno celebrating 13 months says, "Hey, Flawed, what up? Sounds good." The Schno celebrating 4 months says, "Feeling freshly based today. Thanks, guys. The Krig's Kofifi blend is magical. Props to Flawed on the recommendation. Nice, yeah. The Kofifi blend is
Who's
good.
that?
That was Jonathan Shoop.
Oh, Shoop. Okay. Yeah,
thank
Shoop,
you, Jonathan. Default name for $8.08. Such an odd number, but I believe Caul may be saying it is time to revisit the original Confederation of States. I think we don't realize, people think that America is one, when in reality it is in fact the literal name, the United States. They are in fact states that chose to be united under the America name, but they are still United States. Caul said it perfectly. Look, if you don't like Florida, go somewhere else.
There's a lot of
if you
options.
don't like Texas, go move to California. They love you there. Oh, is it really expensive and you want to move to Texas? Well, you better understand that you're going to be living in someone else's state. And they vote how they want their life to be. The people in Florida, they like DeSantis because he wants them to make rules for them.
Facts.
Instead of him deciding how they think and act and how they should be good people and good, moral, virtuous human beings. All right? Keep that shit in your own state. All right? If you don't like it, don't go to Florida.
Keep that shit in your own
state. Dude, power, total conformity.
What?
Sorry.
We can talk about that more, because people need to recognize that. Look, if you don't like the abortion ban, well, maybe if you live in that state, be smart about your fucking pussy. All right. Or wrap your dick up. All right. If you are upset you can't get an abortion, then maybe you should be accountable for your actions. Then I'm
Keep
just
your legs closed.
dude. I'm so sick of it, man.
Oh my God.
I have lost my patience with these people, man. I'm sorry for swearing so much today, chat.
You made me throw my headphones.
Don't be. It's wonderful.
Right. Oh my God. That has to be a clip.
Dude, it pisses me off. I'm just so over it, dude.
Clip that bad.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they want to dictate what goes on in Florida. It's like they want to snap any of the states that question what's happening. They got to snap them in line. Like, oh, you're doing something a little different than the mainstream. We're gonna run 24/7 lies about what the bill is to try and get people against it. It's
exactly that.
It's pretty frightening.
Hold on, let me call these celebrities up. Hey, celebrity, yeah. They said, don't say gay, go get mad about it. And Ron Perlman's like, how much? 10 grand? All right.
You joke, but that's probably what happened.
I'm not joking.
Oh, well, then, yeah. That's
I wasn't joking.
Happened.
I was dead serious. That's exactly what they do.
Yes.
Yeah, see, it's not me muting. I mean, it's not me that's echoing. I just muted myself and it's still echoing.
Well, I let's just get through these super chats because I don't know what it is, but it's all good. Bear Maximum Prime, Maximus Prime says, if it ain't Krigler, it ain't coffee. I love that. The Snow says, dads give tough love, dads keep it real.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dads.
That's right.
Robert Wild says, it's the screws that hold my rods together.
That sounded wild. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but
that screws that hold all our rods together.
Come on, dog. Phrasing, dude. Come on.
That's what this episode should be named. The theme of the show, phrasing.
Let's see here. Fastidious for $20. Thank you, Fastidious. Love all of your support. Says there's a new meme war. People have been getting banned on the fight over Florida's bill. Started referencing to pedos and groomers online as Disney's. Pardon me. You have to burp right after saying that too. It really adds the emphasis on it. Social media will not be able to control or ban people for saying Disney. So it's basically synonymous. Although I gotta say, there's a lot of people that work at Disney that are not like that and are openly talking out against it. And I got to give them props because they are actually standing up and speaking out against Disney being political and even getting into this fight at all. So hard. But those are the people that love old Disney. Yeah, it's like loving old Star Wars. I still love old Star Wars. Caul, you love old Star Wars?
Love it.
It's the real Star Wars.
It's the only Star Wars, brother.
Star Wars died when Disney changed and they bought Star Wars and they bought all the stuff, and God only knows how many freaking things are under the Disney umbrella now.
Yeah,
everything.
It's a corporation. It's not a company that cares about your kids. It cares about its bottom dollar line and how to get there and achieve that. Although,
and now they know that their influence is like their bottom dollar doesn't even get hurt when they say these things anymore.
Good point. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
Are they too big to fail? Who knows?
I think they might be. I hope not, but I think they might be.
Benjamin Jansen celebrating 12 months, a full year. Thank you much, Benjamin. Great show. Love Bay Staff Mondays. Good conversations tonight. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cable Dude is a new member. We got a new member in chat. Let me see them UFOs spinning.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go ahead and spin it.
Do I have you open?
Let me see them UFOs in chat. All the members can got some custom emojis. You guys can drop some UFOs.
I'm gonna spin it right now.
I'm spinning it for all of you. Thank you so much. KCD says, quick Krigler cask whiskey for the posers. Okay, hold on. I don't care who makes whiskey because I have. Hold on.
Starting a whiskey company now?
Okay. Even if anyone started a whiskey company, none of them have $130 or 30-year-old bottles with their name on it.
That's fire.
From being the #1 distillery in the country from 1887 to 1917. That's Krigler and Krigler whiskey, all right? They can try. But when I make Krigler whiskey, I've got a legacy to continue that they do not. So I don't care if they start.
You're in the Illuminati
or not. No,
I am not. For a fact, confirmed.
Dog. No. KCD says every time I try to send you my GoFundMe via super chat, it won't let me. Just say it in chat. And just tag my name. I'll keep an eye out.
You definitely made me laugh, Robert Wiles.
What with that?
He said, "I hope I made you laugh." I said it that way to you with a smile.
Yeah. Yo, you have no idea how difficult it is to set up a full whiskey company. All right,
that's crazy.
There's a lot that goes into it. I do not have the time right now for it or the money. More importantly, the money, because if I had the money, I could find the time.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
Yeah. Cable Dude for $20. Thank you so much. He says, this is a community I want to be a part of. Love your guests. Keep building it up. Thank you so much, Cable Dude.
Too, bro.
That means a lot. I really am. I am fighting the black pill. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
And I every
sure that
day
was
I-
racist somehow. I'll figure it out. Somehow that was racist. I'll figure it out.
That's all right. You know, I try to stay positive. I really try to, and coming on here on Mondays, especially, I love hanging out with these guys. And you chat, honestly, you're there every single day for me. I appreciate you all so much. You're amazing, and you know, it helps me stay relatively focused. That people, you know, support my message or at least my opinion on the things that are going on in this world.
Bro, you have a very good opinion. You have very good takes.
Thank you.
Like consistently.
I sit and stew in the news all day, basically. I woke up on Saturday, or no, it was yesterday, it was Sunday, and Nisha comes over and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just reading the news." She was like, "Maybe once a day or once a week, you should just not look at the news."
Once a week.
And I'm like,
that'll probably help
you. I mean, yes,
maybe a little bit of woosah, you know.
In the same sense, though, so much can happen in one day.
Yeah.
So much that I will be, you know, like, it's very difficult for me to turn that. I need to know what's going on. I need to, what is happening? You know, is there some pressing thing that's going to change tomorrow's show?
You're fighting a good fight, bro.
I like to think I am. Yeah,
you are.
Thank you. Yeah, it's annoying. So, yeah, it's annoying.
I mean, it can't be easy fighting. Like, you're fighting like literally the evils of the world. That's the battle you're fighting.
Hey, you have a restraining order against this Jake dude?
I filed a police report the other day.
Yo, just no joke. Ban him from the chat. Like, just ban him, dude.
He just won't stop.
I banned him on everything, every account now.
Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Bye.
Yep.
All right.
It never ends. He's threatening to show up at an event on that. So
scary.
That's scary as hell.
Yeah. Go ahead. Whenever he comes back, Nuclear. Thank you. Yo, and someone tell me where Quesadilla, where is your GoFundMe? I want to shout it out. I'm waiting for that tag. Cuz I want to shout you out, man, and give you some help. And honestly, I can't believe I didn't say this earlier when you mentioned your surgery that's coming up. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
I hope that it goes smooth. I hope that everything goes exactly as planned. Nothing happens and you wake up and super chat me that everything went well. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that super chat. Let's see here. I don't even know where I was here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Quesadilla was asking. He can't even super chat it for me. So, Metastep says, I didn't realize why I didn't like that phrase. As you know, much until now, it's a brainwashing thing. No one likes to be ignorant. I love the Based AF Mondays. Or love for Based AF Monday. Thank you so much, Meta.
What phrase?
I'm not sure. He said something in chat, and what did you say, Meta? We were talking about something, and he just happened to say it, and I actually read his comment, and I don't remember what it was. We kind of like we went through a spectrum of stuff today, so I have no idea what you're talking about, Meta. Vasidius again for 20. Thank you so much, Vasidius. Don't worry, we're not gonna be without a Saki in government. Her sister is still in there. Oh, are you serious? Oh God, there's two of them.
Twin
Chuckies. Are they twins? Wouldn't that be freaky? If it's like, this is Stephanie Saki, and it's like the same exact person.
The hair would be the other direction.
Exactly that.
That's, oh my gosh.
Those are the same thing at the same time.
That's nightmare fuel right there, dude. I'm telling you. That's nightmare fuel. Did Quesadilla say in chat? I'm not seeing you, Quesadilla. I hope you're good. Any of my mods, if you guys see Quesadilla, tag me and let me know what the GoFundMe is, because I would like to give him a shout out. I can't fix the audio, Sven. I don't know what the issue is, bro. What it is. I've gotten no. I don't get it. Did that fix it?
Hey, yep, it did. It did.
Really?
You fixed it. You literally fixed it.
What was it?
No way.
Yeah,
did it really
literally
just fix it?
Yeah, you did.
What was it?
What happened?
I don't know. I just closed the
He
window.
just closed the window and it just stopped.
That was it?
Wow, that's wild. He said, "Will this fix it?" And it did. Wow, that's so dope.
I thought it was my fault that I brought like
I thought it was
bad
me.
luck with me.
I thought it was me. We were all feeling guilt.
Say anything.
We were all like, "Damn, we're ruining the show."
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna do how the Democrats do and say it was Russian disinformation. This is all Russian disinformation, guys. And if you disprove it, then it's all of your faults, and y'all can't do anything about it. All right. Anyway, so that's how the Democrats do. No, I'm just kidding. You know that's what the Democrats do, right? They're just like,
literally.
Ban them.
No more questions. We're done now.
Let's just ban these people. Someone
We'll
in
circle
chat
back
said,
to them.
Quesadilla. Oh, here we go. Quesadilla again with the super chat. Well, you didn't have to super chat me, but thank you. My wife's name is April McMillian. In case she super chats while I'm down and out. Are you literally about to go in? My goodness.
I think he is. I think
she never super chats, so it's kind of confuses her. Hopefully she gets through. But wait, did you? I still don't know your GoFundMe. I will be.
Can you just look up the name? Let me see here. Let me find this. Let me see if I can. He said April McMillian.
April McMillian. McMillian. Wait here. This is his real name. I put it in the private chat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I had to blame Trump too. That's a good point, Rose. It's all Trump's fault. The echo was Trump.
Yeah,
and
it definitely was.
You know, it's those the
I found
QAnon.
it. I found it.
Wait, drop it in private chat for me.
Yep.
Or just share that window.
Okay.
Whatever works.
Yep. I'll put it in private chat or else both. Doesn't matter.
Dude, I still don't understand why
that was weird, bro. That was weird.
I don't have anything that's open that's playing the audio at all.
That was weird, bro.
Yeah, that was odd.
Maybe.
Was it the whole time, chat?
No, but for like the last 30 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Why then? Like what?
I don't know. What was the window?
Oh, you posted an actual
fans.
All right, there we go.
I posted in both chats. I thought you said share it, so I just shared.
All right, well, we're about to. I mean, basically, out what you look like, Quesadilla.
Oh my bad. No, delete it. You can delete me.
No, this is him,
message.
right? This is him, right?
Yeah, he said share the. He did say share the GoFundMe.
April McMillian. Yeah. This is organizing. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, are you okay with me showing it? Yeah, you said share it. Whatever. Let's.
Yeah, he did say share it. No, it wasn't when he closed everyone out.
This is the Quesadilla himself.
Let's go,
my man.
I'll be honest. I'm a little sad that this doesn't say David Quesadilla.
Me too.
Is that weird? That I'm a little like.
It's close though.
I know your entire life revolves around my show.
You better change the name on your driver's license.
Help. Let's see. Let's just read it, dude. Quesadilla has been a longtime supporter. David needs to undergo open heart surgery to replace his aortic heart valve and either repair or replace the mitral valve. At the age of 47, his heart needs some new parts to keep on ticking. I am fundraising for David to help with the ever-increasing expenses associated with his ongoing hospital stay, time off work, and medical supplies needed for his recovery, walking aids, dietary restrictions, etc. Backstory, back in November, David was not feeling all that well and did not think all that much about it, thinking it was just an ongoing asthma trouble or a bad diet or, at worst, a kidney infection. After the third day of a high fever, he could barely get out of bed. He did not have a cough, so we did not suspect COVID. But we knew he needed to see a doctor again, thinking it was a kidney infection. Turns out it was much more serious than we thought. A trip to the doctor ended shortly with an order to go immediately to the ER. From the ER, he was admitted into a room as they found his kidneys had shut down. They suspected sepsis. My goodness. His stay in the room was short, but by that night, he landed in the ICU. The next day, he was put on a ventilator after having his first of two pulmonary edemas. I don't know what that is.
Edemas?
Edemas. Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think so.
Then he spent the following 6 days on that ventilator. It was in addition to undergoing kidney dialysis and a multitude of antibiotic treatments for sepsis. My goodness. In fact, I do recall, because I kid you not, he was still watching the show and still super chatting.
He's a real one.
Through all of it. You know what? I'm gonna donate right now.
That is crazy, bro.
When did he say he's going in for it?
I thought he was saying today.
Today.
Wow.
Well, that's what he was. His first super chat.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He was going today. Yeah, she said right here. She updated. Things are slowly looking better, and they are hoping to get the surgery done tomorrow. That was today that she said this.
He said waiting in the hospital near the bay, watching the. So he's in the hospital right now, probably waiting for like his slot to get it done.
Man.
You know. So
you got this, dude. You're gonna be amazing.
Absolutely.
Quesadilla, you've supported me multiple times over my entire show. So I got you, dog. I'm about to drop.
Hell yeah.
Adam's the best.
You dropping a dono? You going crazy right now?
I have to enter all my billing information. So I'm gonna do that after the show without.
You're a real one, Adam.
Without being live, because I feel like being live while typing information in just feels.
It's probably
wrong.
not a good idea.
You know, like
I'll be listening. I
got you, dog. You'll see my name
by the sound what buttons you're clicking.
Yeah,
so
I don't like it. I don't trust Flawed. It's only because of Flawed, actually.
You know what I'm. Yeah. But that's racist too. So.
But good luck, Quesadilla. Rooting for you, man.
Absolutely.
You got this, dude.
He actually said, bro. Again, you super chatted me. He says, my wife created for me. Thank you. Metastep, as you know, I was talking about Psaki. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, as you know, that is
as you know is the phrase.
That's the phrase he was talking about. Yeah. As you know, I can't stand that either because
really?
You cannot presume what I know. I want you to explain it fully.
I never thought of that.
I can't stand the way she says that because
that's why my first word of choice was duplicitous. Duplicitous.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's the first word I chose, yo. That's
super
why.
Condescending, bro.
Accurate. Yep.
Deceiving.
Can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas, thank you for becoming a member. We got a new member. Woo! You guys know what that means. Let me see those UFOs spinning in chat. We got a brand new member. Thank you for the support. It really does help me as this is my job. I have my coffee company and my channel, and that's it. I got to diversify, of course.
And YouTube's trying to play with you too. So,
well, I'm trying, and they are absolutely
for real.
But thank you guys so much, everybody out there. Quesadilla, good luck tomorrow. Good luck today.
Good luck, Quesadilla. Whenever
it happens, good luck. I hope to see you soon. Super chatting me that everything went good. I look forward to that, and I'm gonna hook you up, dog. Flawed, Caul, Mikey, thank you for joining us on Base Staff
nice
Mondays.
to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Thank you so much.
Definitely a good show today, man.
Mike, where can people find out what you're doing? What are you doing? Just let everyone know.
Yes, check out my YouTube channel. I'm finally starting to do like weekly videos, so it's been a little bit barren for a while, but I'm doubling down.
I subscribed.
I subscribed to you too. I know I've watched you before.
Thank you.
I've Twitter. Not Mike Harlow has Twitter. Also, I'm in a couple weeks in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm hosting the Myth Informed Better Discourse Conference. It's gonna be a ton of amazing speakers.
Where is this?
James Lindsay. What's that?
You said Fort Worth, Texas?
Yeah.
How far is that from us, babe? 4 hours? Maybe we might be able to get there. We live in Texas. I live in Texas.
Yeah, good now.
Lucky. I'm very jealous.
Yeah.
Yes, come though. It's gonna be amazing. There are like a million amazing speakers. After party, we'll dance and drink and be merry. It'll be amazing.
You should go, Flawed. I know a select group of people that are going, and it's a legit list. You should go.
Okay.
So
I don't know what they're thinking having me host it, but you know I'm gonna keep it spicy. So.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
I don't be getting out to things like that, so I'll definitely go.
Really?
I definitely will.
Shut up, Adam.
Hold on. I can't believe this. If this is true, this is absolutely insane. IWD just super chatted. He says, not sure if you guys heard, but the Dems forced a bypass of the deadlock, and the groomer judge confirmation is heading to the floor vote.
Of course.
Wow.
Wait, what happened?
Of course. They kept the guy who was going to vote no grounded. Dude, they had an interruption of this. They were like, well, this other person, he can't vote because there was some sort of medical thing on the plane. Dude, they grounded his plane, kept him from voting, pushing it through the floor vote, and they're going to push her through. This is absolutely
They grounded the plane?
Is this real, everyone? Is this real?
What?
I'm not surprised if that's real.
Oh my
God. Very good at manipulation.
they grounded the plane he was on to stop this. Oh my god, bro. That is like this is a movie. This feels like the not Scandal.
Guys.
What's the name of the damn show? Quantico or something. This is crazy.
I kid you not. Look at this. This is her sister.
Wow, she looks just like her.
Yeah, same.
It's
She looks
her.
literally just like her.
It's the same thing.
That's wild.
Vicidius just super chat. He said another 20. Vicidius, you're a bus.
That is
says
wild.
look up Stephanie Saki's picture. She looks exactly like
She
her.
does. Jeez.
Also an advisor
friends.
for the Population Council in New York. There's 3 of them, 3 younger sisters,
Wow.
uninvolved in politics. She's a new age hippie preacher. Didn't expect that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh yay,
Wow.
there's more of them.
Cool. Oh, that's
New age hippie preacher. That sounds like
all we need.
cult leader.
All right. Well, this is absolutely insane. If they push to a floor vote, I'll probably talk about this tomorrow. I have Eliza
That's
Blue on the show
crazy.
tomorrow. I really love Eliza. She's been doing absolutely great work with her podcast that she finally started. It took her long enough, but I'm really excited to have her being an advocate and really having a platform for her to speak and help victims and survivors of human trafficking, because it is
Word.
absolutely a huge deal that people like to ignore, and we need to be aware that that's actually what's going on big tech platforms like Twitter and Facebook and all these things that they tried not to. I mean, she does call it as she sees it, so she calls out everyone. I mean, police officers, teachers, lots and lots of teachers, which is just crazy. But I'm really looking forward to having her on the show. 1/8 Wednesday is I got to remind you guys to
We're
watch
doing Demolition Man.
No, I
Demolition
remember,
Man.
yeah, I remember.
I was thinking about
Demolition-
that. We're doing that for real.
Well, 1/8 Wednesday, it's going to be me and Quarter Black Garrett.
Yeah.
We do our show on Wednesday, but then afterwards, me and the bass boys.
Yep.
I just
I like that.
I like that.
We're gonna join Garrett's on Garrett's channel, and we're gonna discuss Demolition Man. We're gonna talk about the movie.
I'm hyped.
It's called Let's Talk on
I'm
Quarter
hyped.
Black Garrett's channel, and he just brings people on to talk
I
about
love my
movies.
episode.
And
had
we're gonna
fun.
watch. I actually just watched it, but I'm gonna watch it again the night before
Yeah, me too.
and just kind of like really drawn.
I'm
IWD
happy you
another
said that.
5 says MSNBC just smug posted about it in an article. Check it out on their site. I will. I
gotta eat.
I need to
I gotta
relax.
eat food.
I need to get off the news. I am. That's why I was thinking about maybe twitching, because I want to just like get my mind off of the news for a little while. But boys, it's always great. Go follow Darth Caul. It's fun to
Love you
watch
guys,
him play
man.
video games. On Twitch, he streams almost every day now. He's been streaming a lot
Wait,
lately.
you've been streaming every day? I don't never see the Twitch.
Dude, he's been streaming a
notification.
lot. He
Really?
streams over on Twitch.
What time do you be streaming?
Usually like noon Pacific time.
Okay, I'll be there.
And then follow Flawed. You go live. You make.
I haven't been, but I'm about to start again. Yeah, I'm about to start.
Well, you
going
also
live
make
again.
videos that premiere and stuff. So like,
yeah.
when you don't go live, you got something
I switch
going
it
on
up.
your channel.
I
So
switch it up. Yeah.
check out all these 3. I wouldn't have them on my show if I didn't appreciate their takes and respect them as human beings. So thank you all very much. I will see you all tomorrow
Appreciate you.
on the Krigler Show. Y'all have a great night.
Love you guys.
Peace.